Great minds. Just saying.
Right.
The cameras are.
Let's see if we're back on. We should be back. It might be slow for a little bit, but we'll be back on at least through my phone.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like we're good.
If we started.
There we go.
Well, we'll be slow for a little bit.
People to
Sorry,
join back in.
guys. Sorry,
What
guys.
happened, guys?
The internet went
When
down.
you left, it fucked everything
and of
up.
course, it froze me looking like that. Fuck off,
Is
internet.
that our internet?
What did I miss?
That's it.
I don't know. Our internet's fucked up.
You got to wait for all of our audience to join back. There was like 11 people.
There
on.
was. They lost it.
Tens of
Tens of tens.
Oh,
11,000 people in the arena.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. They'll find us back. Send
It's
out
still
the
frozen.
messages.
Oh, no, wait a minute. That was.
You got to refresh your screen.
I did. I'm doing it.
That's fine.
We're like 40 seconds behind, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep it going.
It's all right. It happens.
There's usually a lag anyway. When we're watching you guys on TV, and sometimes Candy will pull up the laptop, or I'll look at it on my phone, and there's it's weird. There's a lag between even the TV. And,
Really?
Yeah.
It's all right. Everybody,
Keller, what happened?
come back in.
We
Right.
lost internet
Yeah.
momentarily.
We lost
We're back.
internet. Now, here's my theory. We do have somebody in the studio that is a former employee of the government. Are we allowed to say the agency?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It rhymes with
NSA.
I don't know.
So Matt used to work for the NSA, and he told me this as we're sitting in the green room. And of course, immediately I'm like,
Contrails?
I got tons of questions. Now, here's the thing. I know, similar to when I used to work at the sheriff's office, people are like, well, what can you tell me about this? I'm like, well, not much. It's, if it's something, even when I'm working now on a case, shit's classified. You can't talk about it. Attorney-client privilege. You can't talk about it. So there's a lot of stuff that Matt probably knows about. He can't talk about. But, Matt, did we land on the moon?
I have no clue.
Oh, damn.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's
No.
it's not a yes and it's
There's
not
no
a
way.
no.
No.
Now,
Never happened.
The conspiracy lives on.
Well, apparently we're going to put a nuclear reactor on the moon now. So
That
we
was-
can
Right,
go
for the
with
next
these.
5 years.
Yeah, bullshit.
you don't think so?
No.
In 5 years?
Never
No.
fucking
5
happened.
years.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Elon Musk is catching rockets with chopsticks right now, so I think we'll probably be there in 5 years.
Yeah, if Elon Musk wanted to do it, but not if Trump wants to do it.
Well,
True.
here's the thing, Joe. Elon Musk is the government right
He
now.
is.
So, I mean, that's what we rely
He's
on.
also the anti-government too. So
Hey, be careful what you say, and Elon can hear you.
yeah,
no.
he definitely
I mean,
can.
not this
Maybe-
podcast.
I don't think
but-
that's anything bad about
he's
Elon.
picking it up right
Elon,
Yeah.
here's the deal.
If he hate tweeted us, all we need
Oh,
to
that
do
would
is
be awesome.
my
is
gosh.
him to hate tweet us.
Wait, what are you saying? We would actually get paid for this shit.
We'll blow up fast.
Oh, here we go. Elon, look, I know you can hear me.
Yeah.
Come on the show, explain your goals on landing on Mars.
You couldn't have done that without a burp.
The moon
No,
or
that's the
Mars?
show.
No, because
His goal is Mars.
Okay.
Like
His goal
he's
is
looking
Mars.
so past the moon, he doesn't give a
occupy
shit.
Mars.
The red planet.
Right.
My question is, we apparently haven't been back to the moon allegedly since '69, but now everybody has
74,
an
but
interest of being on the moon, and they're racing to get back to the moon. But now their goal is the south pole of the moon for some unknown reason. So that's my curiosity of it all. Is like
Maybe it's the best place for a laser.
Because that's where the
Lasers.
all spark is.
I don't know, but I just don't know why we've been disinterested for 40 years, and all of a sudden it's like, ooh, let's go back.
You think when you said 69, you think 69 to now is only 40 years?
Whatever.
Yeah,
Add it up.
that means I'm only like 30.
100
right?
years ago, there was
Only
dinosaurs.
35.
I'm 50. I'm just doing Andrew math in my head. I'm like,
Well,
oh,
he's actually,
not that far off.
yeah, not far off, but a decade off. But
Yeah.
Joe,
What's
Just
10
11
years?
years.
What's 10 years?
Yeah.
the first landing was in '69, August of '69, I think.
okay.
Oh, summer of '69 then.
Yes,
technically,
but then we
Or is that
continued to
Summer
land there
of
The summer of
69.
until about '73 or '74. So we landed a couple of times after that.
Did we walk?
Of course.
We
until,
did?
until
In
about
74?
'73 or '74. Yeah.
Now, there was a recent article that I actually was a podcast I saw that said where Joe, what did we say last, or you weren't here last time?
What do you
Buzz Aldrin. He said that the video we saw I wasn't alive, but in 69, the video that they saw while landing on the moon was, people are correct. It was actually video created so the people watching at home could put a visual to the audio they're hearing while people were landing on the moon. It wasn't the actual camera footage and video of us landing on the moon.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually landed, but they just had a faked video to make people think that they
Right.
had cameras
That's
there
the
too.
new.
I mean, we can't even
spin.
keep Wi-Fi in this room,
Right.
let alone
Thank
from
you.
there to.
That's
Just
very
because they
true.
don't pay their bills, but you know.
I mean, when we have $1,300 for smoke alarms, we kind of have to
Right.
cut back
We gotta
on
cut
things.
back.
Well, no,
Spend
I-
too much money on hot dogs.
I understand. It's kind of like when you like music videos when they did the music in the studio, but then they go shoot a video and act like they're playing to it. They did it right in real
But
life.
Right.
they haven't admitted that until just, not, I want to say recently.
Really?
Apparently it was on a,
I don't think it ever happened.
no,
No,
I don't think
it's
so.
all
either.
bullshit.
I mean,
They had to
it's-
keep up with the movies.
It's hard. It was a big challenge with Russia. Like it was a race, and I think they just kind of.
It was a race because they're Russian.
Well, no,
It was a race for human
Fucking
vitality.
Russians.
Oh,
Dad
man.
jokes.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't say I don't believe it. I just question it a lot.
I think the new spin on the conspiracy theory about it was a faked video so that people actually had a visual of the moon landing because all they had was audio. I think that's a great explanation that's going to stop a lot of people from saying, oh, it didn't happen, because how could we have had video streaming live when it was happening? So I think it's a good explanation.
I mean, there's satellite imagery that shows that shit's up there. We've got stuff that's up there, but did it happen when they say it happened? I don't know.
Well, here's my opinion on it. If we went up there and landed and we haven't been back, I think they're keeping the we haven't been back classified. And we've been back so many times that we have a fucking hotel up there. Like, we've been back so many times. We have some creative shit up there that we're not telling anybody about. It's like you don't go and do something for the first time and never go back, or you just go back a couple times and you're like, oh, we're not interested in the moon anymore. I think that we've just been back so many times, and now we have the space station up there.
Kyle says it happened.
Of course. I mean, people could, I'm not arguing with people. I'm just giving my foresight. Now, I'm not even saying I agree with what I'm saying. I'm just giving out.
I don't even believe in what I'm saying.
I'm just giving
making
out
shit
a
up.
possibility of shit, right?
Stanley Kubrick did
here-
all that
here's my
fucking shit
He's
for
the
him.
shit stirrer. He's the one that makes the conspiracy
No, but here's
theories.
my
It
opinion.
was all filmed by George Lucas.
My life,
Yeah.
my life is the what's the book? You choose your own adventure, right? So I'm giving you theory number 1 by Drew. And theory number 1 is we've been up there so many times, hundreds of times, if not thousands. Every time you see a satellite launch, it has something to do with the moon, yada, yada, that we have mastered it so much we have a little city up there. Theory number 2 is we never went and we don't know shit about it. And it was just a fucking conspiracy all along. So,
Do you think the International Space Station is fake too?
You can see that.
no, it's
Like, you can see that with
yeah,
naked
like
eye.
there's people who document it. Like I don't doubt that, but that is a very basic structure. Honestly, I mean that's like
Yeah, but there's always people working on
Well-
things that has nothing to be, like someone trying to cure a certain disease for 50 years that's never been fucking cured
But
yet.
here's the thing: the International Space Station is named International Space Station because it's a multicultural country fucking station.
Entity.
Imagine if they had the politics and the International Space Station that we have on Earth. How come they don't exist up in space? Like, how come they only want to separate us on Earth and have us fight and kill each other on Earth? It's like, that's a whole nother story. I don't even want to push that. But there's a reason why they're working together up there and not down here.
What's the reason?
Well, is that
because
the
that's
same-
where all of the countries
Because
get
he
together
said
and they
so.
plan the future
Divide
wars.
and conquer, Joe.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
Conspiracy.
That's what I'm saying. Kyle says, we never been outside of the firmament
Firmament. That's
Firmament.
what flat earthers think.
and the earth is flat. See? I don't.
Fucking Kyle.
Here's the thing. Every time somebody brings up the moon landing, they automatically bring up the flat
Anybody that
flat
plays
earth
their
thing.
bass up to their chin thinks that way.
Is it-
Oh.
Too much vibration there.
Oh, burn.
Oh man.
Burn.
Here's the thing. I do not compare flat Earth situations to the moon landing at all. They're not even the same. Of course, the Earth is not flat. I don't buy that at all. Now watch, the NSA guy's going to be like, well, let me tell you this.
Kyle's got to be bullshitting. He doesn't believe in God, so what is he bringing up this firmament story for?
I mean, the Earth is definitely.
He said it was a joke.
Oh, okay, now that makes sense.
But he did say, he said it happened. Doctor Who said so. And then he said the whole flat Earth thing
Look.
and then said it was a joke.
Now, I do believe in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Dr. Oz?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
But Keller
real
says
shit.
that they should grow weed on the moon. He says he bet that shit would be great.
I mean, think about it. It would
Yeah,
probably
that
go
would be
very well.
expensive
Space
as fuck.
weed.
Right?
You have to go get it.
Right?
We could hire a
Galaxy
stalker
weed.
who walks
Oh, no.
naked and barefoot.
Yeah, it's a whole new level of high. Like outer space high.
Super high.
Super high.
All right. We have our 11 viewers back.
Nice.
Maybe
Yeah, we
even
do.
some more.
They all
Tens
came
and
back.
tens of viewers.
Tens. You sound like, what was her name? Katie
11,000.
Morgan.
Is that counting the 7 of us?
Yes. We are going to get into some Drew news. Drew news. Drew news. Drew news. High vocals.
Oh my God.
Oh, Brad's not here.
He's not.
You just now noticed that?
I'll be Brad.
Brad did the solo.
There you go. There's Brad.
All right. We're going to give some Drew news.
I think Jason was pointing out that Brad's not here, so his solo played through
Right.
without it being cut off.
All right. That was Brad Mader and Jason Stallworth on the Drew news.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you
The
guys
Drew
for putting
News.
that together.
It was a lot of fun.
Now, before we get into Drew news, real quick, while Dave was out, we in the green room smoking a stogie and having some type of affair with Simon. We were talking briefly about the little get together you guys had yesterday. Now, Jason said he's posting this video tomorrow.
Tomorrow or Thursday, yeah.
Tomorrow, Thursday. I didn't want to put you under pressure.
Yeah, pressure.
Give me a quick insight on what we're going to see when this video is posted. Dave, you doing a little, you putting anything out?
It's kind of scary. I mean, we
Yeah.
threw something together in what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
And just put some solos down and just did like a mini interview of like my some of my influences and where I grew up out of this little town called Ottumwa, Iowa, and how I found music in a little shitty town.
Yeah.
Just buying music based off of the artwork of the album.
You were born there in Ottumwa?
No, I wasn't born there, no, but I grew up there in Ottumwa. I was born in Alabama. It was,
So you grew up in the same area that Slipknot came out of.
yeah, they were a couple, like
I mean,
an hour and a half away. Yeah.
Did you ever
I'm
go
sure
to
some
Twin
people have heard of them,
Galaxies? Did you ever go to Twin Galaxies Arcade?
Is
Or
that-
hear about that?
I've never heard of Twin Galaxies. No.
Ottumwa? It was out of Ottumwa.
Well, if it's in Ottumwa, then I was there.
Back in the early 80s.
No,
Back then it was called Dave's Arcade.
nope. I know there's a couple arcades there, but they're so terrible. The pinball machines are all fucked up. They need somebody to go in and maintain them. It's like,
Yeah.
like they
This
have
was like
20 of them,
one
and
of
there's
the-
like
yeah,
only
this
4
was
of them
one of the
work.
big
I'm like,
ones
this is
back in the
crap,
80s.
and I love pinball. So
You and Ed Aborn.
Yes.
He's a
Siren Strummer. Yeah,
Yep. He's a pinball genius.
he is.
He's trying to get me to buy some pinball tables and put them in my green room here for the
That
guests.
would be kind of
That
cool.
would
dude.
be cool. I mean, you have been
Yeah.
saying
one or two.
over the years, like, it'd be cool to do that. And you've been looking, but you've never pulled the
Josh
trigger.
has a bunch
I have
of
about
pinball
7 or
machines.
8 of them.
You do?
He
Really?
has more than 7 or
Now,
8.
where did you hide them? I did not
He
see them
has
at
a
your house.
whole-
They're in my garage.
His,
Oh,
his
really?
whole
Yeah.
garage is full of them.
Really?
Yeah.
How come you didn't have that open during
Yeah.
the party?
Right.
It's
All
because
kinds
you
of
were
shit.
there.
There's all kinds of stuff in there.
He's like, "Cuz, you're a guest and guests are not invited.
Right. Keep Drew's sticky fingers off.
Well, during the Jaws thing, we were watching Jaws.
Right.
Yeah.
Still. You don't have a Jaws
You were
pinball
there for
machine?
Jaws? I
Right.
was there.
I was.
He
You
was-
were? Yeah.
Yeah.
They were in the back corner behind the curtains.
Oh, okay. I was
Like-
in the pool. I was the one who fell.
Oh.
We brought
That was much later.
we brought
That
the
was
shrimp.
much later.
How late were you there?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
that
God.
was 2 o'clock in the morning?
Oh yeah, we weren't
Oh,
there that
Lord.
late.
Yeah.
We were fucked.
I had a designated driver, though.
we
so
were
I
out
was
of our
good.
fucking
me too.
minds.
Yeah.
It was
That's
awesome.
me.
I drank half my bottle of Fireball.
Oh.
You were the one
And
that brought
then
the
you
fire.
had some other awesome stuff.
Oh, I had some other stuff
Later.
too, yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's why you look familiar, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, good deal. So, Dave, the video, nothing that's going to appear on a new album or anything, nothing that crazy. You're just
Can't
you
talk
and
about it.
Jason going to collaborate and do a little
Can't talk about it.
Orman Stallworth.
You'll have to check it out. You got to tune in and check out the video when he posts.
Thought I had some insider.
Yeah, that's really the only reason why you had you here.
Yeah, my man.
So we can get some
He just shut me down.
All right, you can go home now.
You're done.
It's all right. So Drew news, and this is kind of not important. Hold on.
Everything we do is important.
Can't
True.
have,
Well,
can't have a build
let
up
me-
for your page.
We're important.
Man,
Yeah, well,
Right, Joe?
yeah. We can give Jason enough attention here. Woman 20 dies
That's why she wasn't a booter bang, 'cause she died.
after she was going to be a booter
can
bang,
still
but they
bang her
didn't.
ass.
They didn't release her
Are
photo.
you kidding me?
That's some
it could
weird
still be
shit.
a booter bang.
20, huh?
Dies with 26 iPhones strapped to her body,
Glued, I thought.
Good.
glued.
glued.
Was she making a bomb?
That's what I was thinking.
Well,
That's some
Oh.
glue news.
Blue news.
Did Jason say that?
No.
I like where this is going, guys. This is good.
I
isn't
think my
it?
3-year-old can watch this now.
Right.
Talk
I
about
mean-
Blue news.
I think this is a combination of human trafficking and probably you think they're trying to sell the phones, or honestly, like you said, it could have been some type of boom boom situation. I don't know if we're allowed to say that word on YouTube without,
Oh, yes.
I mean, you could say something like the bomb, right?
I don't know.
Someone's
Can
the
we?
bomb.
I mean,
Hey, you're the bomb.
Well, you're saying that word a lot, so we're gonna find out.
Bomb, 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 bomb. Bombardier.
Bomb.
here I guess. Hey,
This is wood, right?
we have questions.
Can't say bomb on an airplane.
Or on a YouTube channel. But no, so this says that police are investigating the death of a 20-year-old Brazilian woman who died on a bus with 26 iPhones glued to her skin.
Bang.
Dude.
Now,
Definitely bang.
they weren't Samsungs.
Here's the question:
Only
though.
iPhones.
With or
What
without
they
the
smell
iPhones
like
attached?
afterwards?
I don't give a fuck. Brazilians have huge asses, and
What
I'll
do they
take
smell
it.
like afterwards?
They were probably all just on her ass.
Said the woman who has not been publicly identified died from cardiac arrest on July 29th. And the let's see, it says cops suspected the young woman was likely smuggling the iPhones. Okay, but for what?
Right.
Who's
She
gonna
was
buy
making-
fucking?
Wait, she had 26
Smuggling.
attached to her body. How many did she have in her body?
Yeah.
That
Oh
doesn't
man.
say. Right?
Septic
Yeah.
shock.
Maybe they were all in her.
Says passengers on
Yeah.
the bus told the police the woman who was traveling solo had become ill during the trip from Joe. How do you pronounce FOZ? Foz to Iago.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, okay. It says a trip from
Oh, it's
Foz.
like it's a city name.
Yeah.
The
Foz
Fozzie.
de Ilago.
Ilago?
Sure. She complained she was having trouble breathing.
It had to be the glue.
Yeah.
The glue got her sick.
Something.
Lithium.
Mm,
think?
yeah, the batteries
Maybe.
themselves. Yeah.
Yep. To be
People
exposed
said
to
she
it.
collapsed and died when the bus stopped in the city of Guanapulava.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Exactly
That
that's
town, yeah.
pronounced.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Located in the
Exactly
central
right.
It's a great vacation spot.
It's in the region of Parana.
Touristy.
Very.
So emergency responders tried to revive the woman for 45 minutes. That's actually a long
God.
time.
That's a
Yeah.
long time. She must have been hot.
Yeah.
It was a minute
They
and
were
a
just-
half.
whoa.
They were
my
just
turn.
making out with her. They weren't trying. They were just making out
It's
with her.
my
Getting a
turn
good
to
grill.
try making her live.
It was a minute and a half for
They're
each
like-
phone.
No, sir, that's not CPR.
That's the wrong side. That's not where you do CPR.
gonna wake her up. Okay. Anyways, she was pronounced dead on scene. They didn't even say what model. Like, what if it was the older model?
Oh, God.
Like,
Maybe it's not hot anymore, right?
yeah. Now she's suddenly, Jason's booty.
She's suddenly a 5.
But I think it's probably a smuggles type situation, probably a human trafficking situation, and probably happens more than we think. I mean, this is probably the first one who's died, and they probably have others who have made it. And this lady's walking into a flea market and just unstrapping these things, and they're selling them for $500.
The first one that's died that's got far enough for us to hear about it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but where was she going to, though?
I told you,
Miami.
Joe.
Was she coming from?
She
From
was
the
heading to
Falls.
San Paulo.
She was going to Brazil.
Says
found
the package
It was
turned out.
it was a bus trip.
Oh, it does. So it says the package turned out to be 26 iPhones. Police also found several bottles of booze in her luggage. Piranha Civil Police is waiting for a forensic report. Yeah, that's all.
They don't know what caused her to stop
Well, it says
breathing.
a heart attack.
Yeah, but a heart attack can be caused by something.
The glue.
I
think
doubt it
we're
was
still gonna-
natural.
we're still banging.
But I wonder if they had special chips in the phones, like with information or something like that. You know.
Who knows?
The NSA guy knows.
Probably.
Right.
Like, what happens internationally? Like, here's the thing I question about the NSA. Like, it's in my head, okay, an agency that focuses on the entire world. I don't know if that's true.
It is true.
Okay, so they are worldwide. They get worldwide intelligence. And this is my problem with jurisdictional agencies, because you have city police, sheriff's office, state police, federal government, CIA, FBI, and like all these fucking agencies that there's hundreds, if not thousands of agencies that have jurisdictions in different areas. Complicates everything in life. But anyways, the NSA, they are a worldwide agency. Did they internally now sectionalize what they're doing? Okay, this section of the NSA is going to focus on shit from South Africa, and within South Africa, these people are focusing on the South country, or this isn't the continent. What?
That's pretty close.
Like,
Doesn't every person
There
have
are-
their own
there's-
like this designated agent that follows them?
No.
that's called your angel, Joe. It's on your shoulder. It's not the NSA. Now, can they?
That's why you cover your webcams.
Well, yeah. And here's the thing. So
I got nothing to hide. I feel like I'm such a loser when everyone's like, "Oh, they're watching us." I'm like,
But
"What are you hiding?"
So I work with a lot of attorneys, and a lot of times we have situations where we have to go out and get camera footage of various situations, whether it be a traffic crash or, somebody got arrested and the attorney hires me to go get video because their client, got charged, blah, blah, blah. And they
Use
say,
AI to
they
fake
say,
it.
oh, we don't have video of that. Oh, delete in 7 days. Or, oh, no, it's live feed only. We don't have it. Can the NSA get video from everywhere and anywhere?
If the jurisdiction of NSA is mainly outside of the United States, it's supposed to be. I'm sure there's people that are probably doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, but in general, it's the world, and if it's on the internet, it's never deleted. You can
Right.
you can pull anything up, and you yourself right now can pull something up that that somebody thinks has been deleted. So
what about my old MySpace photos?
we can
You gotta
you
go
can
to the
get that.
Internet
That
Archive.
information is always on the internet. It's
Wow.
never gone.
So nothing has ever gone.
You gotta go to the Internet Archive.
Digitally, nothing is ever gone. You can go. Any person can search something that's old, that's been deleted. So
Well, that's
not even. You don't even have to be from
right,
NSA
right,
to
right,
do that.
right. But I'm talking about where the government tells me we're live streaming. We don't download that video. It's the traffic intersection at Nebraska and Heim. Whatever. Like they're saying we don't have that video. Is it something that you think actually exists and we're just being told it doesn't exist? They're not down. Dave, can I grab a beer from you? Can you
They're
be
probably
can
not.
you be the
downloaded.
beer winch?
They're probably not down. Like you are not important enough for the NSA to worry about what you're doing.
Sure, that's fine. Whatever.
Unless you start doing stuff, or for anybody, any intelligence agency in general.
Okay. So like the Born Identity, when they're traveling down and they're doing these, car chases, and you have these people on camera monitors and they're saying, he's driving down 5th and Main. And they're just going into these camera systems on different, like, I never believed that to be, like, to me, that's movies. I know from my experience in law enforcement, that's just not practical. But from an NSA standpoint, I'm like, well, maybe they could do that if it's like at a higher level, but I don't think they could.
So I never did anything and that was that crazy, but it seems like something like that seems possible with what the technology we had back when I was there. But like I said, the average American person isn't that important. That
Give me a
Sorry, Jason.
Give me a type of person that would be important enough to get that.
Pajama
To
Joe.
want it.
For NSA particularly,
Elon Musk.
it would be somebody outside the United States that is posing some type of threat against the United States.
Okay.
Those are the most important people.
Do you think the United States or other governments use this technology politically, like to swing
It's possible.
votes or to swing elections or to swing like?
I mean, I would
Airballs.
love to say that, if anybody at any of these agencies, they're governed by certain type of rules. They're called USIDs, USSIDs. I can't remember what they stand for, but they're rules that say that you can't do certain things and you can do certain things. And if they're going by those, then if you're in the United States, you should be pretty safe, at least from the U.S. From NSA.
But then
other
that's
agencies,
where it
yeah.
goes into that jurisdictional boundaries.
Yeah, so
Of okay, the NSA might not deal with that, but probably the FBI.
the FBI would definitely
because
deal with that.
It's local.
Yeah.
When we say local, United States.
United States.
Like
exactly.
even the CIA is not supposed to be
CIA is supposed to be outside the
outside.
United States.
And that's what's weird. Why are there two agencies? And then you have
They
even
do completely different things.
yeah, and that's what's weird. It's like okay, the CIA versus the NSA. It's like, okay, one's more computer related and one's more like on the
Maybe.
boots on the ground with assets type thing.
I don't know too much about like specifically the CIA. I'm assuming that they're more boots on the ground and NSA is more computer. But again, I only dealt with a certain department within the NSA, and so I only have knowledge of what that part did.
Okay. Kyle said, I was a special agent for the DIA for 11
Defense.
years. Now, what's the DIA?
Defense Intelligence Agency.
Okay, so
All the
that's
agencies
military,
deal-
right?
Yeah,
Dicks in your
all
ass.
the agencies
Have their own
deal
little
with all of them.
He's coming
speak
for
to each
ya.
other. Yeah.
Oh, he is. I don't think anyone heard that.
I did. Kyle,
What does DIA stand for?
come get him. He's
Go ahead,
right
do it.
there.
Come on, Kyle.
Oh, man.
Brad just called. I'll give you a call back. So here's my thing. So
He's calling again.
give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Brad. 5 minutes. I
He's
promise.
recovered from his bicycle accident.
He's-
Barely.
And the tsunami.
not quite.
I like how you say that bicycle. Like it's, yeah.
Bicycle.
That's great.
It was a bicycle.
I know.
All right, hang on. Let me
But bike sounds so much cooler than bicycle.
I know, but that's why I
but
said
bike could be a
bicycle.
motorcycle.
That's why it's funny that he said that.
All right, Brad Mater.
I heard my name like at least 3 times, so like Beetlejuice, I show up.
Well, I was saying Brad Mater, give me 5 minutes. But anyways, we're glad you're okay, or are you okay? We don't really know yet. Apparently,
Are you in
you're-
traction?
You're bruised and banged, and you're doing MRIs or something. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm all screwed up, but you know that. That's why I'm on the Drinking with Drew show.
True.
Okay,
True story.
but are you?
I got a messed up rotator cuff. I smashed the shit out of my funny bone. My
That was-
That's
rib.
not a
that's
real
funny.
bone. That's not a real bone.
Okay.
Yeah, wasn't funny at all.
Now,
But,
are you extending your vacation only because you're injured, or are you having a good time?
okay?
Okay.
I'll take all the above. No, I just want to rest up before I get on a plane. I'm very uncomfortable, so I'd rather chill in New York than jump on a plane right now. So,
Okay. Are you going to go say hi to Lisa while you're up there?
where's she? She's in the city, right?
Yeah. Where are you at?
Yeah. No, I'm way upstate.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a little far. Even though I was down in Staten Island today in Brooklyn.
that's where she is.
Brooklyn, that's where my sister is.
See?
Yeah,
Whatever. Okay.
didn't
Well,
make the connection. Nope.
We're going to see you next week, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
So you're still talking about flat Earth society?
No, I
shit?
didn't even bring it up. Kyle brought it up. Kyle's the one that brought it up.
Oh, come on, man. Are we past that shit?
I think so. I don't compare
Go-
the
I'll tell you
moon
what, go
landing to
Hawaii,
flat
You
earthing.
can actually see how far the ocean goes out in the curvature of the Earth. It's not flat.
Kyle's trying to convert all of us.
Yes.
I don't
brought
doubt.
Oh, he's a
pamphlets.
flat earther? Oh, great.
Hey, people can believe whatever they
He
want.
said it was a joke. He said it was a joke.
He's
Oh, okay,
joking.
okay.
I
He
don't.
He
was
said he wasn't
counterintelligence. He knows what he's talking about.
I
with
don't
flat
know.
Earth.
I don't know any true flat earther. I have never been approached by anybody that said, seriously, I'm a flat earther. Everybody, I've definitely met people that joke about it. And if anybody wants to admit it to me, I'm open to that as well. But come on the show and let's actually discuss it.
You know, it was weird though. I turned that on. You were kind of talking about that shit, and then all of a sudden the show was off the air, and I'm like,
well,
what
yeah,
the hell just happened?
Our internet went down.
Allegedly.
NSA took over.
Yeah, we have
Right.
They knew what we were about to do.
we have a past NSAer on the show. So
Yeah.
God only knows what's
It was
going
all
on.
the
Had to be
aliens that
silenced.
live on the dark side of the moon that shut you off.
Yep, probably.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll be back next week. I know you guys can't wait, so
Well,
dry your eyes.
Jason says he officially wants to change chairs with you because he loves the chair that you usually sit in. He can see Pajama Joe better, so he wants to take your chair
His
over.
balls.
They want to gaze into each other's eyes. I get it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
They can just stare at each
Gaze
other
being the
lovingly.
right word.
See up his shores.
I think the word is glazed.
I think they gaze into
He's
each
not looking at
other's
his eyes.
Those are balls.
I don't care. I'll sit at the bar. I like the bar seat anyhow.
Well, I like the bar seat too.
all right.
Oh, now you want the bar seat. Make up your mind, dude.
Mix and match.
There's plenty of room.
He wants to cuddle with Simon's balls, all that, we'll make it work.
All right.
Josh has two
All right.
knees. He can hold two people.
Yep.
Did you play Jason's solo on the Drinking with
I
Dreamers?
did this time. We did. We made it. We made it to the end.
Duh.
And
All right.
Jason made a point
Jason, you feel
to
better
say
now?
you weren't here, so that's why it was played.
It's all right. It'll work out. We'll get you
I
guys.
should have called in sooner as it was getting ready to play.
And who knows? I might steal the riff that him and Dave made yesterday and turn it into a Drew song. You know how I do that. So
Yeah.
well,
Do it.
anything could happen.
A lot of free stuff there.
Yep.
Talent,
I steal.
music.
Anything I hear. All right. We'll catch
All
you
good,
later, man.
brother.
Be back Tuesday.
All right, guys.
Feel better.
Okay, next Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, bro.
Thank you.
Later.
I'll see you. All right, later.
All right. Anywho,
Kyle says that he knows one real flat earther.
Really?
I mean,
He said flat Earth, not flat chested.
Are they like crazy, like in other aspects of their life, or is this just the one thing that just makes them sound crazy?
They're
That's what
probably
I
trying
wanna
to
know.
make money on YouTube or something.
Oh,
I knew a guy that
That's-
actually believed that the sky was a projection. It was
That's a flat earther. It's the
it-
same
well,
thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing, but he thought everything in the sky was controlled by the government and it was fake.
yeah.
There was 3 suns. You can see them at this time of day. It's like, holy shit.
Well, that's-
Yeah. Okay. I have
Wow.
heard
Is
that.
this
Yeah.
like the Truman Show?
where I was gonna say
Kind
that
of.
Yeah,
there was a
waiting for a light
movie.
to fall on your head.
That's
Yeah.
the Venetian in Vegas.
Like they're
Las
not
Vegas.
stars, they're cameras watching us.
That's it.
That type. Dave, tell me about the
afternoon,
show.
good evening, and good night.
Dave's wearing the shirt, the Forbidden shirt.
Oh, dude, yeah.
How was that to play with Forbidden?
Oh, it was awesome. I'm a huge Forbidden. I'm not a fanboy, but
I am.
I love their
Mhm.
Twisted Into Form
Mm-hmm.
and Forbidden Evil Records.
Mhm.
It was cool to meet those guys and to play with them. They just shredded, killed it on stage.
Now, let's go back. Did you see them before, like 90s? Were you able to see them?
No, I mean they haven't even played a show for what,
Right,
15
it's been forever,
years.
right?
Wow.
Wow.
So I never had the opportunity to see them.
Yeah,
So-
I never seen them, and I was so tempted. If I was somebody who flew, I would have flown. I'm not a flyer, so yeah, I was like, do I really want to drive to California?
No.
But
Nobody wants to go to California.
yeah, and that's another thing. Was
Let
in
alone
Los
driving.
Angeles.
Come on.
Yeah,
I
California
have
sucks.
zero desire to go to Los Angeles. If it was any Texas, I would have been there.
Let's play $10
Even let's go
a gallon.
Arizona.
That's great.
Arizona, I would have been there. Johnny DiGirolamo, he has a house that's being built. I think it's even ready enough
Done.
to sleep in. I could have been there. But yeah, California, man, I just Vegas. You probably could have convinced me to go to Vegas.
But
Cal-
the
to do in
second you
Vegas.
cross California lines,
The weather was beautiful out there, though. So,
I don't doubt it, but I
it was
mean,
nice.
Yeah, but it's California.
It is California, exactly. But
I'm from California, so
I just
you can say it with
no,
Right.
I hate the whole vibe of LA and Los Angeles.
yeah, paying $10 a gallon for gas.
Nuts.
I mean, it's amazing.
It
Crazy.
scares the fuck out of me, and I never want to go.
$8 for a gallon of milk.
It's like a different country.
Come on.
Literally a different country. So, anyways, you were there for what, 2 days and flew back?
I don't even think it was a total of 2 days.
Your rider had
oh
what?
my gosh.
We
Bottle
flew
of water.
in the middle of the night and yeah, we flew in the middle of the night, played the show, got like 2 hours of sleep. Played the show. After the show, I probably like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and Kyle woke me up. Wake the fuck up, bitch. We're leaving. Got on the airplane and left. So we weren't even there. I don't even think it was 48 hours.
No breakfast buffet, dude.
No, we got up and rolled out.
Oh,
Jeez.
But it was an awesome show. They promoter did a great job, and we also played with Hellfire and Void. Man, just a lot of energy with those two bands too.
Yeah, and Josh was talking about Void earlier, man. They're kicking ass for a young band, just kind of getting out there.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing kids that age wearing the shit we wore back in the day,
And you really mean kids? They're like 16, 17. You guys are saying?
I don't know,
18
like
to
18,
and
20.
20.
Oh, okay.
They're young.
But still,
They probably
The singer's
started at
only
that
18,
age.
but he was like, I think he was, Jackson was like 13, I think,
Wow.
when he started. Yeah, but he's very seasoned. Like it's, they're up there. And you probably heard a little bit of Annihilator coming out of there, the riffs and how he sings and all that. Very high vocals, powerful. Everybody's really fucking good at what they do too in that band too. Everybody's awesome.
yeah,
They're going places if they keep it up.
right. So what's you went out there? What's the vibe like crowd wise? I mean, I know Tampa. People bitch about the Tampa scene now, comparing it to like the 80s and 90s, but I think Tampa still has a good scene. I like the original guys and the scene we have in Tampa, but I saw some video of the show you guys played. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, the people out there, I don't know, it's like getting on stage, jumping off, and I saw a couple people try to stage dive and actually go through the crowd and land on their fucking head. And like, oh my God.
Oh my
I had
ketchup.
one guy like run into me and my guitar while I was playing, and I was like half tempted to hit him, but I was like, oh, I better not. It wouldn't be cool. Everybody'd hate me then. But
I don't think they
Gotta
would.
defend yourself.
I don't think they
what the
would.
fuck? I'm trying to play here. So my portion of the stage is like so small, and Ronnie broke a TV like right in front of me.
Oh.
This big fucking CRTV, man. It was huge. I kind of had to just stay back in the darkness during that time. But yeah, it was wild, man. The crowd was insane.
Now, do you have a Nuke Dean guitar? I thought I saw you playing a Nuke Dean guitar I hadn't seen before. It was like a darker Dean. Am I seeing things?
Yeah.
Probably.
That was actually the first one I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not a gloss black; it's a flat black.
Okay.
I used that yesterday in the video with Jason.
Yeah, I saw that. So you guys,
It's a cool guitar,
Yeah.
man.
you're trying to get Jason hooked on Dean.
Yeah, and I also brought a V, and I was like, "Here, you want to shred on that? Check it out." Let him play them both.
Now that's your go-to, right? You take both of them to your shows, right?
It just depends on who we're flying with, because some places that we fly with, they're just ridiculous.
Charging an extra
Yeah, I mean,
travel fee.
they'll
whole
charge you what
seat.
you're going to make playing a show. So
Oh my gosh.
fuck that.
Oh, man.
The V's, the Vengeance, the case is the size of like a keyboard. Or a
Right.
piano.
Mhm.
Oh, I know. I've got one.
There's one behind.
Jason, yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's covered up by one of your vests.
my battle vest.
Your battle vest.
It's all right.
Are you a fan of the moshing when people get crazy like that?
Always. Yeah.
Okay, I noticed some people are against that. We used to play. Remember the old Pegasus,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Mm.
played
the
there.
old piece of
a
shit
bunch
fucking horn.
Borneoki.
Dude, when guys would mosh
Borneo.
there, your shit was fucked up. I mean, they would be on stage. I mean, because that was the stage.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love it though. I love when people. That's
Yeah, the
why I
stage was
fucking
about as
play,
high
man.
as these chairs.
Yeah.
That's about it. They were all the monitors there were smashed in.
I'm fine with people fucking our shit up, man. I don't care.
I mean, I love you guys.
I love that.
If we break the Dean out later to play, don't smash my monitor.
Please. Or the dean.
Anyone find it harder to mosh as you get older?
Well, here's
It's
what
not really harder.
I
It's
find the
more I'm
problem with.
scared I'm going to bust something. Like, oh, man.
I
You were
forget
in a
to take-
mosh video.
I forget to take my fucking
Oh,
sunglasses off,
God.
and they fall on the ground and get stepped on. That's my problem.
Me and you are always in the mosh pit.
We're all
Me and him are always
I
the
love
fucking
mosh
two
pit,
guys
bro.
that started now.
I get tired out though going this like when people start just running around in a circle. I'm like, I can't do that.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's
fun.
not a mosh.
I'm done in
That ain't a
20
mosh.
seconds.
I'll do it good.
I start going the opposite direction because I can take a hit.
Yeah.
I just can't run for very long.
I'm good for a good 3 minutes at a time, and then I'm like, okay, beer, rest for 20 minutes.
Is that true, Laura?
I'm good for a good 20.
That's twice, right?
30
Minute and a half
seconds.
each time.
Okay, whatever.
It
No,
just
but-
sucks when you run into the guys throwing fucking elbows or punching people in the face.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
this
People
ain't
like
moshing,
swinging.
bro. What are you doing?
It's the
Yeah,
different
man.
style.
Now I got a broken
Right.
nose. Fuck.
Like-
This is the nice
Well, and
room.
there's also I've also seen kids like literally doing like roundhouse kicks
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's-
what
that's
are
new
you
school.
doing?
bullshit.
I
Like,
don't like that.
I'm like, this is
Those
not
are the guys
what
I will literally
Those are fucking
attack.
I will
posers.
just run
Yeah.
it. I will slam into them, and
Yeah, I hate
and
that
they
fucking
stop
shit.
doing that.
And I don't
Quick.
get it's the new style of the kids coming to the show. And is that the crowd they bring, or is it
No,
They bring the
no,
divers.
they're old school.
They bring the
everyone.
divers.
they
Yeah.
dive? Okay,
Yeah, a lot of
They
stage
stage
diving.
dive.
To me, it's
like a DRI
lot
concert.
Of the, a lot of the
Fucking crazy.
screamo bands that bring the guys that just want to punch an elbow, and I'm like, dude, that's what the Nazis, fucking skinheads, did back in the day. And I'm like, okay, but they also started getting their ass kicked. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, do you want to fight? Are you trying to come out and fight and be like the?
I got in a fight the last time I was, or at the, what was it, Swarm
That's a bug.
Fest? At
Ooh,
Swarm Fest,
bug.
I got in a fucking fight with a guy,
Is that where you lost your glasses?
and I was leaving, and I was like, I'm all right. Well, I'll mosh for a little bit here, and this fucking dude that I've seen him before a couple times, I don't know, but he fucking attacked me, like literally, like you know, like when you're getting attacked, there's a difference between moshing and somebody literally going after you.
Right.
And we ended up on the floor. I busted my fucking elbow, and it was. I put him in a headlock. Like 10 guys ripped me off.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Damn.
It's like you never
They
know what's
should've
gonna happen.
done that.
That's the
Choke
bad
them
thing. You
out.
never know what's gonna happen though in a mosh pit. That's
And just for clarification, Kyle, I didn't mean Republicans. I actually meant Nazis.
But isn't Swarm Fest where you broke your glasses?
Yeah, Swarm
Yeah.
Fest is where I was moshing and I fucking,
So I watched from a distance. Like as he goes running into the mosh pit, I see the glasses on the top of his head, and I go, "Oh!" And I went to go reach, but he was gone already. I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, this isn't going to end well."
no.
So he gets like hit, and the glasses go flying, and he is literally like reaching down for them, and
And I
somebody
get
comes
bumps.
around him.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody comes around him, literally kicks him with their foot as they're running, and then steps on him, and like a lens goes this way, an arm goes that way, and then.
By the time I made it around to my glasses, I'm like, I grabbed him and there's a lens gone.
No,
They're all fucking bent
someone
up.
picked them up for you and handed them to you, and
Yeah.
you're just like, you look at them and you just go, and you
I
fling
threw
them.
them. I'm like,
Fuck it.
they're fucked. I'm like, whatever. And then later, I'm like, well, maybe I can fix them. And I go to try to find them again. You know?
Scrambling
I'm
for
like,
the pieces.
yeah. Like, fuck it.
I was at Rockville, and I was wearing a hat when Korn came on, and we were moshing, and the hat didn't make it.
Oh,
Yeah,
And you
that's
got
a
it. And that's,
Man.
you know,
Well,
I
it's
lost a
Korn,
boot during
so-
Sabbath one time. Actually, that was weird.
well, that's the thing. When we were kids, I don't think we gave a fuck what we were wearing. I think we came to the show knowing what was going. Like, I don't know. Not that we're knowing. It's just we showed up.
Well, we didn't pay
We
for
didn't,
it.
we didn't show up with like $150 pair
No.
of sunglasses on our heads, or
No.
you know,
Right.
we weren't.
You didn't have $150.
Yeah, it was, you
That
know,
fucking $10 gas station bullshit.
yeah, you know. Maybe I should. I mean, I should probably still wear those. I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah,
No.
one of those subway cars. That was the most expensive thing you had.
it's true. God, I still have one of those. You know that? I still have my subway card.
no, you don't.
I do. I swear to God, I still have the first condom wrapper I ever used. I have this little thing.
It's kind of a weird thing to save.
No,
Yeah.
I have a.
Yeah,
I have
that's a very odd
I mean,
admission.
it was only a week ago.
True.
Finally,
Damn.
I have a
The
little.
truth comes out.
No, I have a little like a
40-year-old
a
version
little
was a-
case that I started saving
True
shit
story.
when
It's
I
a
was
hope
like
chest.
11 or 13 years old. I don't remember, but just throughout the years, I just throw shit in it. And so,
I know
yeah.
14-year-old girls that also have hope chest.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
and it's just little shit throughout my life that I put in there. And one is the first condom wrapper that I ever used. It's still in there.
Do you have a Drew diary?
Probably.
I probably do have my old diary.
He
Actually,
probably
I
lost the
probably
key, but
do.
all it takes is a bobby pin to pop
Yeah.
it.
Actually, I probably do.
Gotta be careful with those kind of things because people
Oh,
might
man.
think you're talking, like you, Drew's diary. I was thinking, oh, that must be Drew Barrymore.
True. Anything's possible.
She probably does have a diary.
She probably does.
Hey, is anybody mad at Tom Cruise for having a girlfriend that's 25 years younger?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
She's of age. Who
Ah, that was
cares?
quick.
How much younger was Katie Holmes when they got married? Because she was younger than him
He's
too.
a lot younger, yeah.
But
He likes
what
younger
else?
girls.
I used to watch Dawson's
So does Matt
Creek for a
Damon,
time,
too.
yeah.
So what?
Matt Damon's been married.
What's wrong
For
with younger
years.
chicks?
But they all like.
They've
younger
been ran
girls.
through less.
Laura's
So you say? Have you not heard some of the articles we talk about?
Yeah,
Some of them have been run through more.
Yeah.
depends. Laura's 10 years younger than me.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife's a lot younger than or
I
older
have-
than
I
me.
have
My
not-
wife's older than me.
I have
She's
not run-
2 days older.
I've officially not run
She's
through her.
old.
Yeah, old. But
Old.
that one day, I am like, she doesn't stop hearing it about how much older she is.
Robbing that cradle for 2 days.
One day, best day of the year.
Well, I think women's fear is men are going to trade in, and they seek younger women as they get older.
I told my wife that as well.
Yeah, I mean, but
They're looking for some low mileage.
But I think more so it's after somebody who's had a heart attack and, needs somebody to do dishes. I think women are more important to you as a business partner and a companion and emotional. It's like that's what you kind of
business partner.
I was gonna be like, why did business partner?
Business partner, do the fucking dishes.
Right.
As a
Keep my house
business
clean and make my business go.
Yeah, I mean,
Because we're making a lot of money on the Drinking with Drew show.
Right.
no, but I'm not saying right this second, but long term.
Melissa said, add Josh to the payroll. He's been here long enough. And I said, we have a payroll?
Someone's getting paid for
As
this?
you get older, in your 60s and 70s and 80s, I mean, she's not going to want saggy balls to begin with. So
And they're
I think
already saggy.
women
She doesn't want them now.
They're all saggy.
They're a little taut. But I'm just saying, I think women tend to appreciate more so than just the sex. Because let's be honest, I think women kind of guys are ugly.
just here to
Do they
scare
really
off the
want to
guys
bang?
are ugly.
They really want to bang dudes.
No.
You're just
They-
here to scare off the
They're
ghosts.
here for security. They're here
Women
for
can't
the
stand
life.
other women. That's why they bang men.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's true.
So
Well, you
I
said
mean,
how old was the chick? He's
25 years
25?
his younger. I
Younger?
think he's what?
Yeah, but he's in
61?
So
his
what's
50s?
crazy
Oh,
about
he's
that
gotta
is
be in
when
the
you're with
60s.
somebody that young, you really notice a difference mentally.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
Versus
that's
talking
the
to
big
somebody your
thing.
age.
Yeah.
You know, that's
That's
a
the
big
challenge.
turn off.
Yeah.
When they're that young, like they
Dude,
have
I
no.
will be.
Did they say who she was? Because I
Trust-
couldn't read the article.
No, it didn't pop up. But 10 years younger, just me and Laura, I honestly, I did find a hard kind of time connecting with some of the stuff we would talk about. And I'm just being honest
And for
because
him, not much get hard.
she was very, in sync, and I was fucking
Backstreet
death
Boys.
metal,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And
I
I
feel
was,
your pain.
I was like, okay, suck my wiener, and it all went away. I was like, it happened. But no, it was.
He said, Wiener.
Wait, yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
Wiener.
Drink, everyone.
Back to business.
Don't die.
Thank you, Josh.
No, 100%. It's about
Wiener.
communication.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, I think that's what me and Melissa has. I mean, she's 81 and I'm 78. So, when we're talking, and I'll talk to
But you guys
people at the
both
store a
know
lot.
what the Dukes of Hazzard are. Like,
Yeah.
I had to explain to her who
When-
Roscoe Pico
at the
trained
store,
with.
a lot of times I'll get a girl that will start talking to me, and they're in their 20s and 30s, and I'm like, God, we could not do this at all.
It's complicated.
I might be able to fuck you,
Right.
but that's
Of
it.
course.
The
But
Buddha
you're gonna
bang,
keep your mouth
and
shut.
you're going
You're going
home.
to do both the boot
Yeah.
and the bang. You do
And-
both of
and-
them.
and
You
just-
You're gonna
gotta
bang and then
first,
boot.
and then
Yeah.
you boot them.
And just how we talk in general too, they don't get a lot of shit.
That's true.
They have their own vernacular.
Right.
How they talk with their jokes, whatever is going on in the world right now. I don't give a fuck.
They just don't understand Jason's.
They don't
weird
understand.
Well, it's like somebody who says dead ass. I want to slap the fucking piss out of them.
Or,
I've never heard that before. What is that?
or I haven't been jacked lately. It's like, I thought that meant
Crack.
rob.
Crack.
That
Crack.
sounds like
Yeah.
you're trying to get like
Yeah, they have their own
I mean,
words now.
Jack,
They've
really?
changed a lot of
Yeah.
things. I'm like, that doesn't mean that.
Well, it's like,
That's
what
not-
was it a couple
fire.
What was it a couple weeks ago? And the guy was in
Oh,
the
yeah,
comments
fire.
being like just a rude jerk, and he kept saying stuff, and I'm like, how old are you? Like, you sound really young in your comments.
SMD.
Yeah, right. SMD. I had to look that up. I felt. I admit I had to look that up, but apparently it means suck my dick. He was telling me the SMD,
okay.
and I was like,
I was trying to
didn't
figure it
respond. And later, I'm like, what does
He's like,
SMD
I
mean?
challenged Joe to
Look
tell the
it up.
most
I did.
offensive joke he knows. I'm like, we're not getting canceled. I'm not fucking telling
Right.
offensive jokes.
But so he, like, I made a comment in the show about when AOL chats first started and everyone was like, ASL for age, sex, location, like trying to get
yeah.
the information. And so then the person in the comments was making all these like really young person, like terms they were using. I'm like, how old are you? They didn't say, but they're like, I knew what ASL was. I'm like, that still doesn't answer
Maybe he
my
has a
question.
daughter, though. Maybe he's so old,
ASO?
he has a daughter that's like, uses that term. Now, I'm not going to throw out a comparison, Josh, but you have a daughter that's, probably using
16?
some terminology
Oh yeah,
you don't, or maybe she's making you familiar with, or you're like, what the fuck does that
she'll
mean?
say
Does
stuff
she
that
fill
I
you
don't
in?
know.
Like if she starts using something, is she
She'll
like,
say stuff every once in a while, and I'm like, yeah, we don't use that. Like in my area.
But do you say like, what the fuck does that mean?
I'll
just let it
say
go?
this. I'll say like this is what I would say.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, but
Yo, that's fat.
like Luke is
That's dope.
when he was like 4 or 5. He was already talking like me. I don't know what's going to happen when he gets older, obviously, but
was saying,
he
"Give me
literally
give me
says
a
fuck,
fucking
shit, everything, motherfucker, and he's 7 years old. I'm like, dude, you can't fucking say that shit in school, and he uses it very good. That fucking piece of shit, motherfucker. Like he'll be really
so
good. Like,
good.
he'll put it where it goes.
Yes, that's the best part when kids
But
use
when they
it and they
start
use it
cussing
right.
They know
Yes.
when to say it. Like,
Yes.
but like, I will say this, and a lot of metalheads that are, they come in the store and they're in their 20s, and we'll start talking like, yeah, you might like the music I like, but we could never talk about anything else.
Right.
Because I'll say shit, they won't get it at all. And I'm like, well, okay, that was supposed to be funny, or this or that or whatever. But you leaving?
We're officially giving Dave an exit. He is officially exit.
Are we moving this into the bathroom? With
No,
him?
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow
Wait a
him there. The wolf might follow him in there.
It's true.
No, but if I had a daughter or son,
God
that-
help the world.
I would probably question them if I heard a term I didn't understand or they were using, because then sometimes, especially if they're on the phone with somebody that I don't know, I'm like, and they use a term, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, is that code for like,
Oh yeah,
something stupid or weird that?
I'll check him on stuff. Like, I'll ask her. Like, she's not really. It's crazy because she's going on 17, and I don't think I've ever heard her cuss. Not even ass, shit, nothing.
Really?
Wow.
So she's completely different from Luke.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker's going to be something else.
So here's the thing.
He's already beating kids up and fucking cussing like a
Oh,
sailor.
my God.
Here's my
Like,
question.
very,
though.
very scary.
when she being that she has that persona now, do you think there's going to be a point in time like when she hits 35 or 30 or where she just flips and she's
I hope
like,
she opens
I'm
up.
going off the deep end, you
Yeah.
motherfucker, and she
No.
lets it all out at once?
She's a very, very shy, soft-spoken
Right, but
person. I don't know if
does
she'll
that
ever
change?
open up. It could, but I don't see it with her. And she could be different around her friends.
I was going to say, she is with
You
her
know,
people.
but
She is.
I've seen her with her friends. She'll open up a little bit, but not too much. You know what I mean? And like with her magazine, I tell her like, you gotta be out there. You know?
Yeah,
You
put
gotta be a
yourself in
very
the
strong
magazine.
person. And she is though. Like when she was talking to with Tobias from Ghost, she wasn't scared at all. She was not intimidated.
right.
Which we had 3 hours with that fucking dude. That was crazy.
So awesome. I think this is the first time you've been on the show since
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did that.
Well,
so that's
I
so
told
awesome.
him, I was like, don't get excited. We're not going to meet the guy. This isn't going to happen. There's 60,000 fucking people here.
right.
Why is he going to talk to us? And even if we do, there's going to be 100 other people back there. Dude, we go back there and
You
it's
thought it was going to be a line, and
yeah,
she was
yeah.
going to get
and
like
it's,
5
It's like, okay,
seconds
cool.
and
Thank you
done.
for coming.
Right.
Right.
But we got the guest pass thing, and I'm like, okay, well that worked. And then we're waiting in the back for like, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour. And it's just me, Skylar, Melissa, Mike Browning, and his daughter. That's it. And the musicians start to walk in. I'm like, okay, whatever. And they don't really talk much because they're not really allowed to say certain things because they're really a hired gun. And then Tobias walks in. I'm like, holy shit, it's just us. I'm like, okay, he'll just be like, nope, dude, he fucking sits down and we talked almost fucking 3 hours. And we had so much in common, me and this fucking guy. It was like looking into a mirror.
Now, did
We're
he
almost
know,
the same
did
age.
he know anything about you prior to be like, I know it's Josh?
No, he knew Mike Browning.
Okay.
And I will tell you this: anybody that talks shit about, and I know Kyle's listening, anybody that talks shit about Ghost, I will fucking tell you this right now: Tobias as a person, that motherfucker knows his fucking shit.
Yeah.
He will out talk and out knowledge anybody. I challenge anybody in fucking Tampa to talk about death metal. He will fucking put them in their place.
Does he know if Dave Orman had pinball machines at an arcade in Alabama?
But it was crazy. He was naming everybody's like pre-names, demos. He was naming everybody around here. It was crazy. But then we got into like prog music and psych music and just horror movies. And we could probably talk for weeks. Me and that guy. It was crazy.
Okay. Now,
That's awesome.
you guys saw them how many times?
3 times.
Does
Yeah.
Be honest. Did it get a little old? after a while?
You know,
I'm
I've
going to
never been.
another
So
ghost
I
show?
was never really a massive ghost fan.
Yeah.
Like Luke, like Luke. We brought Luke the second or third time, and he was kind of just sitting there. I think overwhelmed because the show's really good.
Yeah.
As far as like the stage, everything. You're not allowed to have your cell phone, but there's still leaks that somehow people are sneaking them in.
Melissa.
Yeah, no. But it was the stage show's really fucking well done. I mean, it's amazing what they do, and I will give them that. But the it's catchy stuff. I mean, it is satanic pop music.
Right.
That's what it is. But I was never like, oh my god, fucking ghost. But these dude, I tell you what, when I first seen them, it was a mixed bags of people, but I would say more or less middle-aged people. The last couple times, 16-year-old girls in that range, and they were all fucking sitting there crying.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they'll bring their parents.
Yeah, and that's what. Are you and the dads looking at each other like?
No. I was one of the only dads around. I mean, like, there was a couple other when we were like in the pit area, and then the second time we seen them, we were in the stands, and there was like, it's funny looking around the demographics of people because it's huge. Right. It is very wide.
Now, where does he live?
Kids all the way to
from America? Is like
they're from Sweden.
Sweden. Okay.
Yeah,
so he's not like hanging out in Texas.
No, but his English is very well.
Okay.
And
did you say if you ever come to Tampa, check out my pinball machines?
Yeah. So I don't know if I can say too much, but there's supposed to be another meeting.
Oh,
if I should.
Okay.
Yeah, he was gonna come to the store, but didn't have time because it was like the next day they had to be somewhere. Yeah, but we did exchange info, everything like that. So I have his contact.
Get him on the phone right now, and let's do it. Tobias interview.
Right. He tours with his family though.
Okay.
Which he brings his family on tour, which is really cool.
Josh just shut me down. He said, "No, I'm not calling Tobias on my." I get it. It's all right.
But no, it's funny because you see a lot of Christians.
I'm calling Jason Stallworth right now. He has agreed to.
I feel like he hasn't been here for an hour. So but no, it's it's awesome because you'll see a lot of Christians or people that that are Christians that listen to Ghost or go to Ghost shows. So it's awesome that the style of music, even though he's singing about satanic lyrics, that the music is so friendly that everybody's kind of following into it, and maybe that can help them, in my eyes, go down the right path of just being yourself and not have to have this thing over your head telling you that you have to be this. Right. And that's what it's about. The music's about to me.
Dave, where do you have a lot of inspiration on the latest Nasty Savage album? Kind of jumping around all over the place. What do you kind of in your creative head? Where do you get your inspiration from?
Oh man, I don't know if you guys ever listened to Band of Gypsies.
Yep.
Okay, so there's a little groove in there. I love Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
Al Di Meola.
Okay.
Huge fan of Al. Paul Gilbert, John Petrucci. Also, with the new Nasty Savage album, it was kind of like, let me listen to all the early Nasty Savage stuff.
Because you weren't you weren't a Nasty Savage like groupie like Kyle was back in the day. Like you were like, who's Nasty Savage? Who's this? Like,
I knew
this
it was
band
funny.
about?
Like I knew about Gardy Lou before I knew about Nasty Savage.
All right.
But yeah, so like when writing the new record, I just kind of said, okay, let me check out all the old records and really listen to them. And that's what I did. Because at the time when Pete called me up and said, hey, do you want to be a part of this group? I was still driving over the road as a truck driver, Yeah.
18-wheelers?
And so that for like 3 weeks straight, just listening to nonstop old school Nasty Savage. He threw me a set list. I came and jammed with the band, and we didn't even have a practice with Ronnie. We played our first show in Orlando,
Yeah.
Wow. It was just one of those. I used to play with Pete and Jim in a death metal band called Contorted. So I guess I was just like the first phone call and the only one. It's like Pete told Ronnie, I know this guy. He's a really good guitar player. And thankfully I didn't stop playing. I kept playing just to keep my chops up and muscle memory and stuff. And while I was in the truck, I would just sit there on my laptop and record stuff constantly. So I have a massive
so you have the
amount.
sleeper in the truck, and you're just like
guitar.
So
after my 14-hour day, if I
Little
had
lot
enough,
lizard action. Grab the guitar afterwards.
no lot lizards.
No?
No, my God, if you've seen them, no thanks. No, I would record music and just for myself, just in case later down the road, because I always wanted to put something together that was like a progressive technical death metal situation, but it was always hard finding the drummer for that. But just, randomly out of the blue, it was, Pete called me up. Hey man, we need a guitar player. What are you doing? I'm like, well, I'll do it. Let's do this,
So did you ever, just out of morbid curiosity, did you ever throw a riff at Pete and he was like, nah, bro, that's not going to work?
Not at all.
Never?
Never. Pete's always liked everything I've put into it, and I've always liked everything Pete's put into it.
Has he ever said, maybe we should do it this way, and you change it, or is it just
No.
you do it 100%? And he's like,
No, because
okay.
even on the new record, the songs that he wrote and the songs that I wrote, we both did our own parts. What I mean by that is I recorded my riffs on my songs.
Yeah.
And then I would play solos on his songs. But on his songs, he would play the riffs. Other than like a few songs here and there, I would put something on there. But for the most part, because we were all working, what do you call it, mobily?
Right.
We call it mobile. Like the COVID thing happened, so everybody was working mobily. I was sending my riffs to everybody through Facebook. I'm like, here's an idea of the song. And Ronnie would be like, hey, here's a song idea. It's the song name, Southern Fried Homicide. Who wants to take that? And I'm like, give it to me.
Yeah.
And like, that's how pretty much I just, in my mind, I just imagined some crazy shit. And like Aztec Elegance, I just imagined the whole movie Apocalypto.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of wrote a score to that whole movie.
Well, you put a lot of acoustic work into Nasty Savage that isn't really known for Nasty Savage. You know what I mean? Like for this album, and I loved it. It mixed really well. Was that something you had to convince the guys for, or you were just like, "Hey guys,
not at all." I'm like,
man.
this is what I want to put on
It's right next to you.
This is what I want to put on the record, and they were so open to it and cool with it.
And Dean was like, "Here's the guitar."
That's it. Yeah, Chris Canella actually brought me an acoustic guitar for Southern Fried Homicide. That was the only song that has acoustics in it. Aztec Elegance is clean guitar with that flat black XL. I recorded the entire album on that flat black XL.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but except for Southern Fried Homicide, that was the only one, the intro part, and then there's halfway through, there's a little segue etude that's kind of by itself. That's a Dean acoustic.
Okay. Did you ever call Pajama Joe and say, "Hey, Joe, what do you think of this riff?" I mean, get his approval.
I didn't. Today's the first day I met Pajama Joe.
Yeah, I mean, he can give you some Neil Diamond influence, be like, maybe
Billy
we should.
Joel.
Yeah, Billy Joel.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's all good.
Sky's the limit with any type of band, just as long as you kind of keep it within the, I don't know, without trying to be like
Between the navigational beacon.
that's.
That's what I say when I used to go out and get laid, Joe. Got to keep it within the navigational beacon.
That's
I think
what
it's
legs
the
are called.
heaviest Nasty Savage record.
It's right next to you, though.
Pete,
to be honest,
Pete and I are both like death metal guitarists, so it's just kind of a.
Yeah, do you want to grab it and put it in your lap so everybody can see it's right behind you?
right there on your left.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is their.
I actually have I have the blood filled one.
Me too.
Oh, you
Yeah,
do?
they only
Yeah,
made
look-
40 of those.
Yeah, they sold out fast.
Oh yeah.
Mine's
Even jizzed on his.
not even out of the wrapper when it showed
Yeah.
up.
Oh, I never
haven't-
touched it
I
yet.
haven't done
He
it.
doesn't
Yeah.
even
I
know if
wanted
it's
to
the
play
correct
it.
album or what number it is because he hasn't even taken it out of the box yet.
Here's some Ronnie jizz.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Ronnie jizz. Don't try to
That
get that
is.
next to candy.
That's good.
So
Right.
that's actual Ronnie DNA.
Yeah.
Jason's.
Isn't that
Well, we
wild?
can clone
Yeah.
that motherfucker later.
Yeah, she.
When we got that back when we were leaving, I literally was holding it by because it wasn't dried by the time we were
Right.
leaving.
Oh,
so
you're
it was
one of those
still
people.
wet.
Oh
Yep.
God.
So I was holding
I
it by
remember
the
that.
very end, and and I just kind of
I don't know how many times I've took it right from a blood all over my hand. I'm fucking metal as shit.
It's funny because I was doing video at their show at the Brass Mug, and I've got my fucking camera, that C70 up there, and it's after holding it for 45 minutes, motherfuckers get some weight to it. So I'm like, oh my god, getting fucking sore in my shoulders, and Ronnie's doing these fucking things and passing them out in the crowd, and he hands me one, and I'm like, because I've got my hand, I'm doing this with my hands to fucking get my, and he hands me one, I'm just like, I have to grab it and keep it I'm like, okay, it's gonna get on me, and then I think I set it down, And I'm like watching it because there's people all over the fucking place, and up on the brass mug stage, and the ladies, Candy did not want to get near it.
Candy commented biohazard in the comments.
I can't see. Oh, yes, there she is. But it was just one of those things that I'm like filming, and I appreciate the fact that Ronnie gave it to me. But I was just like, put it down and trying to keep it off the camera and all that shit. Eventually, I put it in the garage, let it dry it out. It took 5 days or so to dry out. The fire department only showed up one time. They're like, hey, the NSA called us. We got fucking shit. Anyways, So
when we were in Mexico City, this is crazy. After the show, one of the fans came up holding one of the flyers that had blood on it, and he was trying to get a picture with the band, but it was just me and Ronnie standing there, and he took an aluminum beer can and fucking smashed his head until he started bleeding, and he put it all over there, and he wanted us to sign it and take a picture with him. Wild, man. He was bleeding down his face.
Insane.
And that right there is fucking metal.
That's
fucking metal.
Right.
I mean, those people in Mexico City are so...
No, they're fucking crazy.
They
dude.
love it, man.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there was a lady that Ronnie used to
tetanus.
on the stage.
So-
that Ronnie used to fucking get
I love
bloody
that.
with, and they would fucking lick each other's blood and all that.
Oh.
So yeah, like in the recent pictures, there was a chick who licked the blood off his forehead, and it's not fake blood; it's real blood.
Yeah.
Oh, that chick
And
that works at Steinevine or whatever, she did that.
She is actually on our record. She's the one doing
That's
the masturbation.
Yeah, the orgasm chick.
Yeah, the orgasm in Blood Syndicate, one of the
Now,
songs I wrote.
give
Yeah,
us
that's
some
her.
backstory about that. Was that real deal?
That's the real deal.
She was doing a little something in studio.
That's real deal. You can hear the skin against the vibrator. It's wild, huh?
I mean, I say it's wild, but everybody is like, oh, it could be.
Ronnie wanted to bring back
post-production and shit.
Ronnie wanted to bring back a little bit of the XXX stuff.
Right.
So-
X. Did you guys
It
watch her
made
doing
sense.
it in the studio?
Well, I can't talk about that. I'm not allowed to talk about that.
There's an NDA.
But the bad thing was that my mom is so into my music, and like for me to go, hey mom, this is one of the songs I did for Nasty Savage, and I turned it on. She's like, what the fuck is going on here? You hear the chick going
Like, I
crazy.
know what
It's
that
called
sounds
an
like.
orgasm, Mom. I'm sorry
She
you've never had
knows,
one.
right? But it's so embarrassing. You're like, hey, check this out, mom.
Maybe she has.
Now let's talk about it. Hold on.
Random music comes on.
I can't play it to its extent. So
All
that's
right.
So it's the very beginning of it.
That's a
Okay.
real situation
and it
going on.
actually goes. There's some. What happened?
Your voice. Yeah,
Sorry,
there you go.
little echo. There's more of that goes on later in the song.
Yeah, it's like a little bit throughout,
Yep.
kind of break up the areas where there weren't any vocals to kind of, bring it all
Now,
together.
does the music get her started or what?
She starts before the music starts.
No, but does it the music?
Does she climax
Turns
when
her
the
on?
song climaxes?
Have you ever heard it?
She has. I played it a million times. Now. She just doesn't.
Does
she's
she
like,
tour with you guys?
She's like,
That's the
instinct.
important question.
No,
Can
I think
she
it would
come
be
on
great
the
to have that on stage.
Can she
Yeah,
come on the
that's
show?
the thing. You're gonna sell out.
I know.
Is she
It'd be
available
like-
on Tuesday nights?
That'd be like what Rammstein did in Germany a couple times. People actually doing things. Wow. Did you ever know that they really
All
did
of a
that shit
sudden,
on
you're playing for
stage?
65,000 people.
I photographed
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're
I photographed
headlining festivals.
Rammstein at the Emily Arena back in the day. Obviously, it's America. Nothing crazy happened.
They
But
wouldn't do that here.
they're like, I showed up to shoot, and I'm at the front of the stage, and the guy, I guess, stage director comes out, and he goes, hey, man, you want to stand back a little bit from the stage?
Flamethrowers.
And I'm like, okay. And as soon as they started, literally, yeah, it was crazy fire. And I'm like, oh, thanks for telling me. Because they had like 5 photographers in the, they call them the pit. It's not the mosh pit, but the photography pit. And that fucking shot up like 50 feet. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, good times.
Another gimmick of metal.
Yeah. NSA, let me ask you this. That's your new nickname, by the way.
All right.
NSA.
Do we believe in fingerprints?
Of course we do.
Why would you not
Ear
believe in
prints
fingerprints?
are actually more like exact. You can get like that. That's stronger than fingerprints.
Really?
Yeah, ear prints.
Well,
Wow.
it says koalas have fingerprints so identical to humans that even forensic experts get proof that nature has best designed flaws. So basically they're saying that a koala could have your exact fingerprint.
Oh wow, look at that! Now, if you're in where koalas are from, you
Australia.
can go ahead and now
Reasonable
you have
doubt.
now you have a way of like committing a crime
Right.
and getting away with it.
Right.
The koala in my
The koala
backyard
did it.
Koala
did
did
it.
it.
Right.
It wasn't me.
So if I have a pet koala with my fingerprints, we can work out.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. Jurors, I've been on many juror trials where I'm a witness. Sound like the vibrator in that.
Goodbye, everybody.
Jurors do not understand the science behind DNA. They do not understand the science behind a lot of stuff that puts people behind bars for the rest of their lives. It's basically,
Whoever tells the best story.
yeah, the defense.
Well, that's why the shit takes so long. They got to explain it to them.
Well,
Build them up to that.
the state hires an expert to explain the science, and then the defense hires an expert to explain the science, and both have their agreement on how it works or not works. But people have got off because a juror's like, I don't.
Good one.
Huh?
O.J. Simpson
They don't believe the science
The glove didn't
behind
fit.
different.
didn't fit.
Yeah, I mean, but that's more of a physical, visual thing. Like,
Wow.
look,
I
I'm
can make
looking,
any
blah, 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 blah.
I can make any glove not fit my hand.
Right, just spread it out.
oh look, it
Right.
doesn't fit.
And put another glove on first.
Right.
You can also wear smaller shit when you go to kill somebody.
Exactly.
You know?
So, but
He didn't do it.
I'm
Of
just
course
saying,
not.
I
Right.
think there's a possibility, Kyle.
I don't think he did it.
Kyle, if you want me to
His
go
son did
to
it.
another conspiracy theory, Kyle, it's possible that the science behind DNA might not exist. Maybe it's just fluff. Maybe fingerprint stuff. Maybe there's 5,000 people out there with your fingerprints. They're just not telling us that. Who knows? Maybe they can clone us and do the fingerprint thing. I don't know. Koalas have our fingerprints, by the way. So that's what we need to know. If you want to do something bad,
Did you read
get
that article?
a koala to do it.
Get a koala.
Because I don't think the article said the koalas have the
Joe's
same
content,
fingerprints.
shut up.
I think the article said that koalas have unique fingerprints.
They do, just like
Separate
you.
And
from
they're
humans.
similar to ours.
It's pajama.
but
it's
like
pajama
humans,
koala.
they all have unique fingerprints.
just like a snowflake.
Yeah.
Don't tell Kyle that.
Snowflake.
He'll get offended.
Because an elephant never
We love you,
forgets.
Elephant never forgets.
They do that. All right, Jason, how are you?
I'm good, dude. Very good.
Just checking. Haven't heard from you in a minute. All right, NSA. Do you believe in UFOs?
No,
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 not even the possibility.
Are you sure about that?
no. So I saw something recently, and it showed the how much humankind has influenced the galaxy,
Mhm.
and it's literally a square that's like a millimeter by a millimeter. So
Yep.
every single thing that we have done, communications we've sent out, it hasn't reached far enough to even
Right.
reach the next star. So
Oh wow.
it's unlikely that anyone knows we're here.
No, I didn't
yet.
say that, but I'm just saying, do you believe that there's...
Oh, there's definitely life out there. It's just
Okay.
there's no UFOs here.
Okay. So you don't believe that
Absolutely
they
not.
were here prior to
no,
us?
No,
You don't believe they have light speed where they can,
no.
you know.
Light speed is impossible.
Really?
Yeah, if you know the theory of relativity of the E equals mc squared, that equation, the actual equation is E equals mc squared divided by the square root of 1 minus v
Joe's
over
checking
c.
your math, by the way.
V over c squared. So it turns out if you match v to c, which v is your velocity, c is the speed of light, it screws up the equation and puts 0 at the bottom of the denominator, which is
Joe,
impossible.
can you check that math?
He's right. It's the difference between general relativity and specific relativity.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just it proves that
I
light
just had
speed is
an
impossible.
orgasm.
Yeah.
Oh.
And theoretically, you can get there.
I'll
but you
bang on
can't
that, guys.
actually
By
get
the
there.
way, so yeah.
Oh,
Jason,
Bing, bing, bing.
record that.
He's only going to bang when it's theoretical.
That's a relative bang.
Me and Laura,
That's a
go back
relative
to
bang.
business.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this. How old do you think our Earth is?
4 billion years.
4 billion. You put a specific number on that.
Yes, that's what scientists tell us. 4 billion.
Okay. But you believe those scientists.
Of course.
So if somebody came across something that says, I think this is 12 billion years, that you just automatically disagree with it, or you're just like, show me the math, or how does that work?
Show me the science behind it.
Show me
You
the
believe in-
money.
What's the proof?
So carbon dating, believe it or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
To an extent, it works until it doesn't work.
So that's what they use, though, to prove the Bible's, like,
The authenticity.
yeah, based on the how they were mapping out shit happen. Oh, this is carbon dated, yada yada. But then, as I became an adult, then a lot of that science they said was no longer valid.
Well, you're talking about stuff where they're estimating 2,000 years ago, where the Bibles themselves were only written 500 years after Jesus was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
That's
talking
correct.
about stuff that's maybe 1,500 years old at the most. Meanwhile,
Carbon
they
dating's hard to
yeah,
deal
when
with
they're
for 1,500
they're looking
years.
at carbon dating, they're talking
They're
about
looking at millions of years.
63 million years from
Yeah.
when the dinosaur was here.
So, like,
I mean,
Tom Cruise's
yeah.
wife carbon dated his new girlfriend to
6.
6.
6.
Oh, man.
Got to be 6.
It's all about the half-life.
That's right.
Now, what happened before the world existed, though? I mean, people talk about the Big Bang Theory, and like, what's your theory on that, based on what you know and what you've been through? What you know?
Well, the
What-
NSA tells
what is
me
what
that
he's been through?
the Big Bang happened.
Oh, because the NSA
No,
said
it's-
so.
The Big Bang is probably the beginning of the universe, but what happened after that or before that, who knows? There's no way of telling.
But do you believe, like, the Smithsonian has proof of, like, they have a lot of things they're not showing us? They have thousands and thousands, if not
They got Archie Bunker's
billions
chair,
of
course.
items that they keep. They don't show us.
Like the
The
president's secret
Vatican,
book.
the Vatican has items they don't show
Yes,
us. Like,
100%.
so what are they hiding? Like, what's this whole conspiracy to keep shit, like, from our knowledge and let us knowing what's
The
going on?
Vatican is the little minor boys. That's where they hide there.
Yeah, for
That's-
sure, for sure.
That's what they're hiding. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
Catholic abuse
Catholic
system.
abuse. Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought in order to be, like, in that system, you had to get, wiener wrapped at some point.
Yeah, you get a boy at some point.
Shit, you scared me. All right, okay.
Said
He
wiener.
said wiener.
Like, let's choose a pope. Let's go into, and Joe's, I want to say Joe's officially Catholic. I don't know.
Yep.
But Joe, do you, when they go into the conclave and they're like, oh, let's be secret, and they're going to puff a smoke.
I mean, it's not really secret. We know what happens in there.
Do we, though?
The only thing that we don't know is the actual discussion. I mean, they'll discuss the process, so we know the process, we know the procedures and all that. But the only thing that we don't know is what they specifically say when they're in there, because that's kept
But
confidential.
is it like, give Epstein a call and let's get some of his little girls in here?
Well, I was going to say,
Boys?
do you think that one of the things that they discuss in there is whether or not, because if what you're saying is they keep records of all of the priests that have been charged or accused of doing inappropriate things with the kids, did you think that's a consideration? Like, do you think this candidate for the next pope will release those records, or do you think that they'll keep them hidden?
Well, there are things that are discussed within conclave, such as what type of pope do they want, what direction do they want to take the church in. So you can have popes that are political popes and say, like, how are you going to navigate the political environment of the world today and steer the church into, these issues or those issues. Or you
Lisa's
can have,
back, by the way, Joe.
Or you can have popes that are more on the, spiritual side and say, I'm going to reject a lot of the, partisan politics and just try to focus people on, morality and goodness and things like that.
So where's a pope from Chicago? What's their point?
I
What
don't
are
know,
they
I
doing?
don't know a lot about him
Deep dish.
personally, but I'm just saying.
Deep dish pizza, right?
So
Chicago
there are,
Bears and
but when they're in conclave, they're discussing issues like what type of pope that they want, but also the age of the popes or the age of who's in consideration. Because if they choose a pope that's older, they know they got probably 10 or 15 years. If they
Okay.
choose a pope that's younger,
Let's,
they're locked
He's-
into him
he
for about
seems a little-
25, 30
he
years.
seems on the younger side.
Yeah,
Right.
they
Yes.
could be locked in for 25 or 30 years. So
They're
that
not going to
really
have to
sets
do this
the
again
stage.
for a while.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's been strange because the last couple of popes, we had John Paul the first only lasted like a very short time,
We had RuPaul.
and then John Paul II, John Paul II was in there for like almost 30 years.
Well, let me ask you
a
this.
long time.
Let's go around the room for a minute. Jason, you were raised in a religious family, right?
That's how he learned to play music.
Right.
That's
In the church.
Right,
Well,
so-
sort of, yeah.
All right. At what age did you start to question kind of the religion ideology that you're brought up on?
It's funny, man. That's probably a long conversation we'll get into in the pool, with some beers,
Some IPA.
But no, I have my views have shifted over the years, and I don't think it's good or bad. I mean, I know people that believe this and that and the other. My thinking is, as long as you're not, don't touch kids, don't hurt animals, and don't steal from me. I don't really care what you do outside of that. But it was probably in my.
Can you touch adults?
You can't touch adults. Yeah. I said don't touch kids. You can touch adults. Like
You didn't say nothing about killing anybody.
It's true.
He doesn't care about
Killing's the
killing.
last.
That's fine. That's on the
Well,
table.
you could say you're
I'm not
stealing.
taking things off the table.
You're stealing the life.
Just don't
from
be a dick.
Someone. Yeah, don't. And that's just it. Really.
Right.
I mean, that's just you summed it up. Don't be a wiener.
All right.
My
God
beer's
damn it.
empty.
Dave,
No,
were you brought up in a religious family?
I was. I won't talk about that.
Okay.
I mean, most of the country was. Most
Well,
of the
but
world
I'm just
is.
saying, some people were like extreme, some
not.
were like, meh. Okay. Josh?
You know I was.
Well-
We've had a conversation about his.
Well, but people who are just tuning in might not.
Yeah, Pentecostal freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in the metal community were brought up extremely religious.
Yeah, it is. That's why I think had a big part of what metal was in the beginning.
I'll say the gay community as well. A lot
for
of
sure.
people in that is. Were
And that's
brought
where the
up.
priest,
I've always questioned
priest
it.
did a little diddles.
You know, ever since I had a brain that worked correctly, you know,
I will say this. I was brought up as I would say a moderate Christian. My mom, we went to church on a regular basis. I will say that's when I learned that electric drums were really cool. And I caught my eye
They were.
to Devo, and I was like, boo, 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 oh shit, electric drums. Yeah, and I got into little punk rock shit.
The Elisa's drum machine.
Yeah.
You can play with your fingers.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
I started questioning religion when I couldn't figure out how all those fucking animals fit into the ark. And I'm like, "Argh." I just have a very big
That's a big
problem
boat,
with that.
though. It's a
And
big
I was
boat.
just like, ow. And
Well,
they're like, well,
they found
how
it
did-
actually.
yeah, but that doesn't mean every fucking animal on the planet.
oh, there's
was
proof
there
that
to-
Jesus was here.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no
it's
proof of what
such
he
a-
did.
It's
Right.
such a metaphor for an alien spaceship and our DNA.
It's a metaphor for Mary Poppins' handbag.
Whatever.
But
So-
but there's a
Smaller
point.
than it looks.
There's a difference between the spirituality of
Doctor Who.
religion and the rules of religion. Because the morality and the spirituality is something personal, but the religion of itself is made by man.
It's man-made,
And it's
yeah.
just a bunch of rules that they create to keep you in line. And it's fine, but you could be spiritual, you don't have to be religious. You could just be a good person even if you don't follow these rules, because there's 10 different religions.
right.
And they
but-
all have different sets of rules.
There's a lot
but they're
more than
all
that.
But they're all the
Yeah.
fucking same
There's
thing.
40,000 different
I'm just
denominations
saying,
just for Christianity.
They're all the same
Right.
thing,
There's a
though.
lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
Kyle
but I-
said he was raised
So you
Roman
can't be
Catholic.
like, this one's right and this one's wrong.
makes perfect sense.
They have the same message, even if they have different rules.
What does anything about spiritual shit have to do with just being a good moral person?
Just be a good
Exactly.
person. Treat
You
people
need
how
a-
you
It
want
has
to be treated.
nothing to do with
Do you
being
need a
spiritual.
Bible to tell you to be
No.
a good person?
No.
What do you need a Bible for? Because when you fuck the whore on fucking Friday night, you want to go to fucking church on Sunday, pay them a $50 forgive my
The
sins
due.
the
fees.
tithe.
The
So
dude.
you no longer feel guilty because you cheated on your wife and you banged the whore. That's what religion is.
Tell
That's-
some secret man in a box.
Yeah. What do
You
you
know?
do? What can
Even
how
though
can
scripture
pay
says,
your fucking
I'm
sins
not
off?
even going down that rabbit hole.
I mean,
Oh my God.
it's a big scam that I'm not saying that it meant to be that way, but that is definitely what we have turned it into. It's a fucking political thing in these big cities where they're giving to the church and all these politicians are going to the church and all these churches have fucking money coming in for different reasons and blah, blah, blah. It's a fucking scam.
Let me give you a hypothetical, and I'm not saying this is what I think, but if we didn't have religion telling people you need to be good, and people could just do whatever they want and get away with it, don't you think people would do more selfish stuff and
No.
more crime because
We would just have another
Nope.
Australia.
because they don't know that they shouldn't?
No.
No,
We would be
you just rid those people.
we would be people of morality
You really think so?
and we would patrol
Or do you think
ourselves.
it would just be better if we were Texas and you wouldn't commit crime because the other guy's got a bigger gun than you
Yep.
do?
Who cares?
You rid the person anyways. It doesn't matter.
If somebody rapes your fucking wife, you shoot them in the head and you kill them. If somebody fucks your daughter in the head, you kill. Like, we have to get back to
Somebody
that.
steals from you, you cut their hand off.
Yeah.
You know?
Finger, at least.
That works.
YouTube, don't cancel me.
Now
for
they have
being
less
fine.
hands to steal
I'm just
from you.
saying, we need to go back to the fucking, you do something
Vigilante
to me.
justice?
I don't want to fucking call the cops and involve them in my issue. I just want to fucking wipe somebody out because they deserve it and fuck that person up because they fucked me over.
They should bring back the days where they're throwing rotten cabbage and vegetables at people
Like, what
before
was
they went up
In the
into the fucking
stockades.
In the stockade,
yeah.
What
Why
we're
don't,
going
why
back-
don't we
Bring
get
that
a
shit back.
stockade for the garage?
Stockades would be awesome.
We
That would
should we could build
fix
one in the
most issues.
garage.
I think what we're going back to, as Josh said earlier, is just don't be a dick, right? I mean, and that just kind of
Yeah,
falls
but
in line. That's
what you want, but you know the other person's not going to follow that same rule.
Yeah, but back to some point you were making, and maybe you were going here, maybe you weren't, but
That's where I was going.
sometimes religion, for some people, not for all, that might make them be a better person. And if that's the case, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Why would I not be? I like is if someone doesn't want to believe, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to judge them for not believing. If they do want to believe, I'm probably the unpopular opinion in the room here, and that's fine. But I do believe in higher power. Is it a God? I don't know. Is it something greater than Jason Stallworth? Yes, because if it's not, we're fucked. We might be screwed anyway. But I'm just saying, I do believe there's something greater than me, and I think there's something that's
Now,
something
I
I can't
think
fathom and I can't understand.
Our society is way reliant on law enforcement to solve their
That's a
problems.
loud pussy.
That is a loud pussy.
For those of you who can't hear it, there's a cat
That's
meowing
Pickles.
in
Is
the
that Pickles?
background.
Oh, that's what's
I
going
think
on.
evolution
Not
just
one.
made
I thought you were playing
Nobody
Blood
said anything
Syndicate
about a
again.
cat. We said a pussy.
It's not this. It's not this.
evolution
Oh,
made
God.
man smarter than his own good.
Yeah.
That's really the truth
And
there.
so God
Yeah.
created man created
God didn't create
computers.
shit.
Computers are going to take over.
Man created God. That's
We've
it.
all seen this.
Very true.
We've all watched Terminator.
Is there
Right.
in the archives of the NSA? Is there like in the archives of
Any
the NSA?
communications from heaven?
Is there an actual file that says which Bible is actually more
Oh,
accurate?
yeah,
definitely.
they
I'll
even-
never tell you which one, though.
They even have wiretaps on God.
When people
We know
find
what he's
out,
saying.
when people find out you work for the NSA, do you just fuck with them and say shit?
No,
I don't think
it's
I've
more-
ever said anything to you about it.
It's more like I kind of remove the veil. You know, the whenever you see the inside of the NSA.
Does it look like a
in movie.
library?
No, it looks
Are you gonna
like
show us?
The Marriott Hotel.
Do they
Like
have a
the
good-
inside of Marriott? It's more like Motel 6.
Do
on
they
the
have
inside.
With rats? The last Motel 6 I worked at, fucking big rats and roaches, same size actually.
Exactly right.
AC
Yes.
didn't work half the time.
They're like, we need government funding.
does the NSA have good medical benefits?
Yo.
Oh, I have no clue. I was in the military when I worked at NSA, so I got the military benefits, so not great.
No, I think they have like, okay, this codex which says, according to our research from the last 14,000 years, we think out of all the Bibles that exist, this one is the most accurate because every Bible has a Jesus. Every Bible, like you have different fucking Bibles that have the same like ideology, but just different names and different.
Even the
No, that's
Quran
Christianity.
even the Quran references
No, but even
Jesus as a
different-
prophet.
35 times.
Well,
yes.
Christianity adopted so many things when it
Yeah.
started becoming a religion, and the reason why it did that was to get more people to cross over into Christianity. So
Yeah.
you see things like Christmas, which is actually from
Pagan.
Il San
pagan holiday
Saturnino
of
or something like that,
harvest.
and then
Halloween,
Easter is directly from the same the same area, the Celtic area, but they just adopted things from other people to get them to leave their religion and join
it's
theirs.
not
It's like,
pronounced
we
Jesus.
have the same thing.
It's Jesus.
It's Jesus.
And he
You also
wasn't
have- you also
white.
We all
have
know
villages-
that.
He
You
was
also have
brown.
villages
He was,
and communities.
apparently he was Hispanic.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Well, he was probably Middle Eastern,
Well,
right?
Middle East.
Or if you're Jewish, maybe he was Jew. I don't know.
He was Jewish.
Yeah, I mean, but was he?
No, he was Hispanic. Jesus.
He was a Jew
was-
that
he was
the
Jewish.
Jew- he was a Jew that
He's
the
Puerto-
Jews hated.
He's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican
He was
Jesus.
Jamaican, man. Whatever.
No, but Jesus was born in the springtime, not in December, and they
Exactly.
moved Christmas to to align with the pagan holiday so that they can get more converts that were already
And
celebrating.
everything about
the harvest.
and everything
and,
about
yeah.
about Christmas is exactly taken from the
Correct.
pagan holiday.
Correct.
I think it's Il Saturno. or
And
something like
Easter is because the fucking Easter crops and the rising of the sun and
that. No, it has to do with bunny rabbits.
Yes.
Well, all of our months are fucked up too. We're not supposed to have 12 months, right?
No,
Well, they
you
were
know, it's
originally
like-
there were 10 months
Julius
before.
Caesar brought in 2 months, August
Yeah.
and July,
Yes.
and then they took days from February in order to create the 2 extras.
And that
months.
came in way later. So
Yeah, like Julius Caesar time.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, but apparently it fits with the way our sun rotates. No,
Kind of.
Theoretically.
Not really.
Yeah,
why did he do
Because I
it?
mean, we
That's
every
why
4 years we have a leap year,
and then every so often,
Yeah.
then they have to have a leap second.
and
in
then
order
they
to
don't
take
have a
time
leap
out.
year, and then
And
they
now-
don't have a leap year like every 100
It's
years.
like when I'm having sex. I'm having, I
And
just had a leap.
now apparently
It's
the
not
Earth
leap
just shortened it by a fucking half second.
as of last
Leap
week,
year,
they've
that's the-
decided that the Earth is spinning too quickly. That we're actually missing like 1 millisecond per day,
I don't miss it
something
at all.
like that, or
That's
1
one less
millisecond per
millisecond
year
at
or
work.
something. Because the Earth is actually spinning faster, so it goes like 1 millisecond faster than it.
Kyle
should.
said he was a Palestinian Jew. Is that even correct? Can we do that now?
Jesus was, yes.
Man, that's
Was
weird.
Yes.
Like that's like combining.
That's why he was
Well, I
crucified.
Because
I
that's
guess-
where he was from, and he was Jewish. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, so I mean,
And
we
it
didn't
is-
have the same borders. Palestine didn't exist back then.
Correct, but
Don't
it's
tell
the same
them that.
holy- Yeah,
I mean, they didn't exist 100 years ago either.
Don't
So-
tell them that.
they don't exist now until
They
next
don't
month,
exist now.
until September. Actually,
You better not
When-
talk
when-
about Israel.
when they're gonna finally recognize them as their own state,
Maybe.
possibly.
I'm recognizing the Drinking with Drew studio as its own state.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
do
get, we're
that.
gonna get we're gonna get sovereignty.
Well, I don't know, but if you have a disagreement, my tanks will be outside. I'll have some issues. I do have a firearm in,
Like
in the studio.
Pretoria.
No, a quick note on religion though. Well, I said this last time. I think that one of the religions I've studied much over the years for obvious reasons is like the Theravada Buddhism, and you'll never find a
What's
Buddhist
the
trying
obvious reason?
to convert
He has a
you.
bald head.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bald
it looks
head.
like the Buddha
Duh,
a
Joe.
little bit.
But what I was saying is, you'll never find a Buddhist trying to convert you to that religion. So
No.
it does kind of prove that a lot of these other religions, they're trying to control or manipulate so that they can have power over you. Right now, one thing I will say, people in America they slam Christianity, but there's some other obvious religions that cause a lot more harm that they will not dare say anything about. We don't have to go there, but I never understood that part of it. You got a lot of people that bash Christians, but people flying planes into our buildings and bombing the shit out of
But
people.
people
but
pick
no
and
one
choose
says
what parts of
anything
it
about
that they want, because you can take that religion, and if you read parts of their Quran or their Bible, there's the most beautiful sayings in there, and all talk about being good and being this. If you take the Christian Bible, there's just as much evil and hatred in that Bible as there is in the other Bibles.
Yeah, you got to begat
just-
your son. You got to begat this and begat that. I'm like,
But you don't.
I don't
you
know
don't
if begat
is-
shit.
Cut up
People
bloodline.
pick and choose what they
Oh.
want to focus on.
I understand what you're saying.
Whoa,
He's good. He's good.
Nice.
Look at this
You know what I'm
beautiful
saying?
puppy right here.
Puppy. But what I'll say though is you don't find near as many or any at all that are doing horrid things in the name of Christianity.
What
that
did
some
you- what are-
other
what were
Not
the
anymore.
Crusades?
Not anymore.
I'm
Not
saying
anymore.
today.
No, I'm saying there were plenty
No,
of
no,
that.
no, you're not understanding
not
what I'm
anymore.
saying.
Yeah, not anymore, but
Right.
there still was that. I mean,
Oh,
we're
there's
talking
no
about,
lot of
we
that.
realize that,
talking
Joe.
about the Middle Ages, the Crusades.
We're
I
not
mean,
talking. We're not in the Middle Ages
whole-
anymore, though.
I know, but I'm saying
Hundreds
it's
of
not
years.
like yeah.
But what are we doing right now, though?
there
is
are
what I'm
people who
saying.
want to bring the Middle Ages back into modern society. And those old school mentality types, that's mental illness.
Yeah,
If
but-
you're
It is mental
telling me,
illness, has
if you're
nothing to do with
telling me
religion.
that I want to fucking make a woman's fucking sexual experience painful, you're a fucking mentally ill fucking male bastard that needs to be shot in the YouTube. I'm not even gonna go there.
Punch her in the nose.
I'm with you on
Where's
that.
my
I'm 100%.
foreskin?
Yeah, it's-
Where's my foreskin?
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
there are people.
Bullshit.
There are
You
people
don't
out
miss it.
there who want to take us back to the Middle Ages, and those motherfuckers are mentally ill. I don't care. You're never going to convince me otherwise. So I don't care what religion you practice. If you are trying to take us back to the fucking Middle Ages, where barbaric, let's fucking yank the women by their hair back into the cave, you got fucking issues. It's simple.
Age
we
of
just thought
consent,
that was
9
a-
years old.
We just.
Yeah,
I thought we just
let's
said that was
marry
okay
women.
though.
At 9.
Your marriage should be a 9-year-old fucking. That was just recently.
That was recently. That
And
was just
a
that just
Middle
happened.
Eastern country. They had
Adopted that
a new vote to adopt
9-year-old.
marrying 9-year-old children. Let that fucking sink in. And a person that supports that is trying to be the mayor of New York. Let that fucking sink in for a simple second. A place where our fucking towers went down, New York City, is now trying to vote in a fucking extremist who believes marrying a 9-year-old girl is okay. How does that fucking make sense?
I don't know if he actually said that.
Oh, but he believes it, Joe, because he supports people who believes it, and he pays people who believes it, and he's been associated with people who believes it.
Yeah, I
Man, this got
Don't know,
real
but okay.
political real
Well, I'm just
real
saying, we're on the
political.
topic.
Real
We're on the
dangerous.
topic. So,
fuck you, Josh.
I don't think that's political though. That's just
Josh started this whole thing.
Look at Joe throwing blame somewhere else because he
Yeah.
knew it was coming his way.
hold on. Is that how was that aimed towards Josh?
No, he's not.
I have no
No,
clue.
Joe said, "Damn it, Josh!" So I said, "Look
Damn
at
it,
Joe
Josh. It's all
throwing
Josh's
it on."
fault.
No. I mean, I don't
Because you've
think.
been throwing everything on Joe tonight, and Joe's been like, "What did
Yeah,
I do?"
9-year-old girls aren't my thing.
No, I mean, I wasn't pointing a.
No, I just said it was getting political, and then
Yeah.
Joe was
It's not
trying
political.
to throw
Trying to
blame
change the
somewhere else.
conversation.
I was trying to lighten the mood.
not political.
once you drip poison into something and into that, and it spreads.
I would
Right.
like to, honestly, Lisa, if you're still watching, I would like to hear what your thinks are. What your thinks are. What your
Your thinker thoughters.
We speaking
You're
very
totally
well
weak.
here.
what your thoughts are on this Mondami character that fucking wants to take over New York. I really do. He's promising people the free stuff, and that's the if you hear somebody promising people free shit, warning sign. That's my opinion.
Nothing's free, man.
Nothing's free. Not even cell phones.
Not even speech
How you doing, Dave?
on YouTube.
Doing great. How you doing?
Good. I'm good. It's chilling out. Chilling out.
What else you got on the pamphlet?
Right.
So, Joe, on the pamphlet, brothel manager reveals stupid mistakes men make that get them caught. Have you ever been to a brothel, Joe?
No comment.
That's a yes.
So no,
Which state?
Joe.
That's the
What,
thing.
hey, what branch of
state?
military were you in?
The brothel
Oh, I was
state.
in the Navy.
Yeah, he's been to a brothel.
Yes, I have been to a
Man, this
brothel.
guy-
Hey,
Consent.
nothing-
And they weren't in the United States.
Is the internet okay, real quick? Candy said the internet was cutting out
Again?
So yeah, I don't
You're
know.
frozen, so it must have just happened. Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm good.
spinning.
I was in the Navy too, man. I'm messing around.
No, I mean,
How long?
I did 4 years.
I was in for 12.
My dad was
Better
20,
you than
20
me.
years.
it's showing we're good. I don't know.
No,
Is it
it's
not?
spinning. It's
Spinning.
kicking out. I
I'm,
think.
I'm still getting it.
Mine's frozen on Jason, and I'm getting the spinny wheel.
Are you
Well,
getting
because
it,
you're on
Joe?
Wi-Fi too.
Joe, you're getting
Maybe
it.
that's why.
Maybe.
Anybody having issues out there? Call our support line.
I mean, we're at almost 2.5 hours.
That's Laura's signal for it. Let's
First-
get the fuck out of
yeah.
here.
With a smile.
All right, one more story in Drew News, and then we're out. Okay, that's all. All right, so Catherine Denoy has managed one of the largest brothels in Europe for the last 9 years. I will say this: I've not been to a brothel. Like, what is that? Just you go in, you pay $20, and you get a handy, or what? You get what
It's
you
like
want.
a hotel. It's like old school saloon made classy.
That's like that's like Las Vegas. You're just literally paying to get laid. That's my understanding.
Instead
a
of
brothel.
finding something
you
on
go
the
in,
street
you
and
pick the
finding a
lady,
place.
you bang who you want to bang.
Yeah,
So, what do you think a mistake would be? Leaving your cell phone GPS on,
probably.
Leaving their wallet.
leaving your wallet.
Or using a credit card that's shared with your spouse.
Yep.
Just going there is a mistake.
Do you pay credit card at a brothel?
Well,
though?
who
Why-
carries
what-
cash?
Some
Yeah.
people will.
Nobody
but
carries
yeah.
cash anymore.
Why do they have CCTV at these places? Like,
Security.
Mhm.
what? I
So
mean,
this way, when you beat them up, they know how to. They know who to charge you.
they're going to press charges.
Yeah, for sure.
No, they hire their pimps to beat your ass.
This is like a business. It's not each hooker has a pimp.
Yeah.
Like it's
So it's like a legit.
right. This is
Okay,
like
yeah,
this
that's-
is the one that the lady that they're talking to. It's like an established business where
Yeah.
it's legal and everything. And
It has to protect the females and the owner.
right,
Outside the United States, it's
it's more
in a lot of
commonplace.
places. There's more.
Common.
Yeah, there are countries that have it way more common.
Mm-hmm.
What was
And I
it
mean,
on?
if you think about it, if they set it up that way, if it's a well-run business, it's probably cleaner for
Very
everyone
profitable.
involved because they're testing them regularly instead of it just being a hooker on the street and you have no clue.
I think it was the island of St. Martin that has like legal prostitution and they have brothels, and because they make that service available, there's absolutely no sex crimes on the entire island because people don't go out and rape. They
I've
don't
been
go
to
out and
St.
commit.
Martin.
They don't go out and commit that because if you have those urges, just fucking pay you $20 and get it over with.
So they say
Yeah.
leaving the phone location on, taking out money at the brothel on a joint account. Like,
So it's you
And it's
have
gonna
to pull.
like a
Okay,
percentage.
so
You're going to pay an extra $10 to
Right.
take money out.
so you don't pay with your debit card, but they have
Probably
ATMs
more.
to pull cash from. Is what
Yeah.
it's saying.
But your
Paying for
statement
vag-
is still
if you're
going to say
paying
where
for
you took the
vagina,
money.
what
Right,
about
exactly.
the $10?
yeah.
I mean, come on.
But hey, the
Same
lady,
thing if you use the ATM at the strip club or the
what is she?
casino.
A manager, whatever. The madam, she's hot.
Yeah.
she's classy.
Yeah,
But
she's,
you're not getting her. You're getting the.
Oh, you
Right.
can. She's just a
Probably.
lot more
Maybe
money.
she was there beforehand.
she's
She's
probably
worked
not
her way to
getting
the
it,
top.
she's got to work her way up the line.
Like, I've done that
She
already.
got the
I'm not-
promotion,
We have brothels here in Tampa,
of course.
by the way.
oh yeah.
Quite a few of them.
They're not legal though.
Well,
What about the glory
I
hole?
mean, it's not,
Good,
it's not
yeah.
the bunny ranch, but
What
you know.
happens
Yeah.
inside stays inside. I don't know. But yeah, they don't really go into much detail.
They
Those are
use
the only two
Square, if
things that they
counts. I
said?
mean,
Joe, what's the biggest mistake you made?
I've
At
never
a
been to
brothel?
one.
Oh.
What? Those are the only two things that
Well,
she
they
said.
said one about art, like the wife would show up and they would argue outside the brothel, but that's not really
It's like
That's
it's
you've
like
already
the-
made the mistake at that point.
Right.
That part isn't the mistake. That's the result of the mistake.
Right.
What isn't it? Isn't it similar to that woman that was doing the I'm gonna fuck 1,000 guys in one day? And then,
Oh,
and then
God,
the,
that's
yeah, but the mom showed up and grabbed her son off the line. Like, get the fuck out of
Well,
here!
he posted on.
Yeah.
I would
Like,
imagine.
get your fucking ass home.
Now,
that
what's funny
chick-
is,
that chick just. I mean, she afterwards I think she put something out that she was going to try doing even more, but
yeah.
There was,
At the
there was,
time,
there
she
were
was
two
like,
that did similar stuff.
this was
yeah.
a mistake.
Now it's good. Her mom supports her, and her mom publicly said, "You know, I support my daughter. She's made like $1 million in a year, whatever." I mean, her mom's probably getting the benefits of it, but you know,
Probably a momager.
What do you say? Like you're throwing a hot dog
Yes.
down the hallway? Is
I
that
think
how
mom
that
Yeah.
should sign
Yeah.
up. You know, put mom in the hopper.
Should too. She's probably
Hot dog
fluffing
down
the
the Grand Canyon.
So when I drive, as a joke, when I drive by like Montana
nudist colony?
or nudist, like
Like
I will
Caliente?
tag a friend or her. Like I will rant. And I had a friend get so pissed off at me. Went Bubs, rest
Yeah.
in peace, Bubs. I was driving by Mons Venus or something, Scores or something one day, and as I was driving by, I checked in and I tagged him, and it was
Yeah.
like 12 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Oh man,
Bro,
Shit.
he fucking called me. Goes, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
He was
And I'm-
married at the
I was
time.
like, what, dude? I said it's a joke. He's like, my wife is fucking flipping out,
Oh,
accusing
great.
me of being at a fucking strip club on a Wednesday. I'm like,
What a great joke, though, dude.
dude,
Where was he at? In
he was in Pasco
Because
County at work.
He was at
Like,
work.
She should have known that he wasn't there if he was at home.
Yeah, well, I'm
No,
like,
he was at work.
He was at
Okay,
work.
he
and
was
I'm-
at work.
Yeah.
Just working
Right,
something.
And I'm
exactly.
like, first off, Mike, your wife knows me and knows I'm fucking, prankster. And obviously you're at work. You can prove you're at work. Just prove
Or
you-
the pay stub.
maybe he wasn't at work. That was the
Maybe he
problem.
wasn't.
But I'm like, dude, just
Maybe that's why they got
That
He
to
was
was
out
work.
cracking cheeks somewhere else.
so we actually joked about it on the podcast when we first started, but I'm like, dude, come on. Like, seriously? But I do that. I still do it on occasion. But now I'll only check Laura in. I won't check Jason.
Yeah, the
in.
first time I got checked in, it was at Caliente, which
Yeah.
is the nudist resort.
I
I was like,
maybe I'll
okay.
check. Pajama Joe's not on social media. Who could I? Josh, you want
I
me to
don't
check
have
you?
You
next
can
time?
do that.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll check.
Melissa might be mad that she wasn't invited.
Wasn't invited, right? Yeah.
She's not like that. I'm very lucky when it comes to that kind
Yeah,
of shit.
I'll be like, yeah, me and Josh are at Scores
Yeah.
in Tampa.
Wouldn't be a problem.
Down at the glory hole.
We're at Alana's massage. We're at Alana's massage parlor on Dale Mabry.
where all the windows are tinted.
Right. Entrance in the
on-
entrance in the rear.
And the open sign never turns off.
Yeah. enter in the
The
rear.
best thing you do is when you go there, you put in a job application for somebody you know. They start getting
Joe.
like I heard you put in an application. You say, up for the job?
leave their spouse's number as the contact
Right.
number.
Oh man.
As the reference.
I think they only hire family though, Joe.
Or people who give table showers.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I need a shower. All right, guys. Laura says it's time to go. We've got 2 hours and 46 minutes. Before we leave, let's give everybody their outro. Dave, what is on your agenda? You got the show coming up in Germany.
It's not Germany.
Belgium.
There's another
See this
state.
shock top?
There's another country there.
You see the shock top? The
Yeah.
shock top does not say German beer.
Okay.
What does it say? It does
So
not say
let-
German.
It says
All
warm
right,
beer.
So
It
let's
says Belgium
all right,
white.
so let's compare. Let's say Florida was Germany. Where's Belgium compared to Florida? Is it like Canada, or is it Georgia?
Let's wait for
Like,
it. So-
Geography
What are you talking
question.
about, bro?
Well, I'm just comparing because
They're
he's
a long
saying
way,
Germany's
man,
not
right?
Belgium. I'm like,
There's
okay,
no other
Europe.
land masses near Florida. It's like a really bad
Yeah, we-
comparison to make.
But, no, it's not. You could say, dude, it's like fucking Canada versus Florida, or you could say it's like Temple Terrace versus Pasco County.
Like Georgia versus
Like,
Mississippi.
how nitpicky is he being? It's like Georgia versus Mississippi. Then I'm not wrong, Joe. It's
it's a
fucking
different
Germany.
country, though.
Doesn't matter.
You got Belgium, you got France, you got Germany, you got Holland, you got,
Okay. If,
but
if you
so yeah,
if
so-
your plane goes to Germany on accident, are you going to miss the show,
Yes.
or
Oh,
can
yeah.
you take a pond hopper and be there in an hour?
I mean, we could definitely
Okay, then
take-
fuck it. It's
yeah.
Germany.
Belgium is right by Germany. It's the next country over.
Okay, then you're going to be there no matter what. If you're listening to this and you accidentally go to Germany expecting to see Nasty Savage, you're still going to make the show.
Just
Don't worry.
rent a
wasn't
car. You'll be
Drew's
there in a couple
fault.
hours.
You're just really bad at traveling.
Thank you.
He's never been on a plane to go that far.
Get off on the wrong country. Go to massage
That's
parlor.
not how.
Get a
That's
handy,
not how planes work.
and
Jump out.
you'll be there.
Parachute.
Just jump out.
You'll be there in
Jump
3
out
hours.
the wrong
Okay.
country.
Right.
Dave, tell me.
He tries to take an Italian vacation and ends up in Naples, Florida.
Right.
It's
yeah,
Naples, though, right? It's the same thing.
Same thing, right?
There's an
I mean,
Italian.
there's
there.
Same
Greece
thing.
somewhere around here.
You could just turn around, get on a bus, and end up in Rome, right?
All right, Dave, you're getting on a plane at what time on Thursday?
10 in the morning on Thursday.
Okay.
Oh,
Fly
it's
out.
too early for me. Sorry.
I guess. You know,
So-
it is what it is. It's
We
not
have
that bad.
The Nasty Savage Fan Club going to be at the Tampa International Airport. Send you guys off.
Perfect. Yep.
You're signing autographs. You're having a big send off. Getting back when? Are you coming back immediately? You're going to have a little playtime
Now
out
we're going to
there?
stay there until we'll be back on the 10th
Okay.
in the
Nice.
afternoon. So we'll have a couple days there. You know,
That's awesome.
I got a couple friends that live in Belgium. They'll be at the show. It'll be cool. And then after that, it is what it is. Nothing on the schedule for Nasty Savage. I got some stuff going on with Payne Ward. I don't know if you've
Okay.
heard of Payne Ward. Payne Ward is a new group I'm working with Bobby Gustafson. He was the writer of the first 4 records of Overkill.
Okay.
After all this gets done here in Belgium, we'll come back and our demo will be complete with Payne Ward. And moving forward, we already have a vocalist, and things are looking awesome, man. So,
How'd you talk Joe into being the vocalist for Payne Ward? Because he's very busy.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Joe? I don't know. I mean, we can try.
He
Yeah.
can hit the high
You
note.
can hit those high notes. Joe, hit me a high note.
Oh shit! You're
You
hired.
sounded like a choir boy.
Gospel over there.
The next Michael Jackson here.
Yeah.
Shit.
I like little Michael.
All right, Jason, what's up with Jason Stallworth? What are
Well-
you doing for the next 6 months?
He's playing at Jerry's.
Yeah.
He'll be
9
at bootleggers.
Like
No,
9
he's got-
times this month.
No, you are doing this new thing with the Guitar Academy. So you got like a new format or something coming? What are you doing?
No, I've got some more courses I'm putting out there
Okay.
for folks, but I have a project that I've been kind of working on for many years now. So I would like to start doing that.
Metal
before
project.
the year is over. Yeah, before the year is over.
7 string. Or you
I
keeping
would
it?
like it to be 7 string. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't have any dates on any of that. Right now, it's going to be editing Dave's video here for that's tomorrow.
Oh, that's gonna be killer, man.
Yeah, it's going to be cool, man. So
Yeah, we can't wait for that. Did he give you my sticker in the background? The big drinking with Drew, or do you guys use that as like,
The
your,
one
Crap,
that's
we
right over
should
here
have,
on the
man.
wall.
you just use
It's on the other side. It's you saw it. You were looking at it when
you put your beers on it or something. Maybe use it as a brag as you were walking out. I don't
But
know.
we do mention the Drink 'em a Drew show.
Oh,
though.
do
We
you?
do mention
Of course,
it,
yeah, of course.
Josh, I don't know. You can pimp out one of the 8 things you're involved in right now.
Bar
Joe,
26.
are you going to go next door with Joe? I mean, it's risky to go next
that's
door with
gonna
Joe
happen.
and
No.
you look
There
at
may
all
be
of
a
his
trap
now-
door.
Now he's all
I'll bring it
drunk.
over.
Okay. He doesn't want me over there. He's
Joe
gonna
has
bring it
some
over here.
stuff that he wants you to look at. Toy Minted in Valrico. Anything coming up? I know Chaos versus I know Grave Rot. Are we doing a new I guess
Spit it out.
where's my barf? It's back there. I was gonna
So,
hold it up.
There is a
gonna be a
lot of.
barf
There's
lemon.
always stuff on the horizon for me. The bad thing is actually getting one of those done.
Yeah, I mean,
There's always stuff on the back burners. Right now the plan is for Grave Rot after fucking 16 years to actually have a full length record.
okay.
I'd love to do that with Chaos, but right now Grave Rot is that's a focus. We're supposed to be doing. I don't even know if I should. Well, it's not a big deal, but we're supposed to be doing a little thing with Sathanos, that old black metal band from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
They're coming down at the end of the year, and we're supposed to be doing something with them. Few days. I don't know the date. I don't know anything about it yet, but we're actually talking about this last night, which is crazy. And then, Barf 11, hopefully. And another thing that is like 90% sure is we're doing a big Ozzy tribute coming up soon, and that should be where we did have Barf at.
Okay.
And as soon as I have all the details, it's really going to be like a hangout tribute to Ozzy, and we're going to be playing Sabbath and Ozzy songs and having people come up and kind of like an open mic jam, as long as you know the fucking songs. Not one of those. I've kind of fucked with a guitar before. None of that shit. You know your shit, and we'll go from there. But we got to do something.
Welcome.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll definitely put that on my page. Hey, this is
Now, if
what's
you
going
have
on.
a little secret meeting that you were talking about earlier, are you going to come out with that, or are you going to do like a public post? You're going to wait for
On which one?
The gay meeting.
The gay one. The Glory Holes with Dave involved?
Yes.
Yeah.
Featuring Dave.
Wherever his mouth is, I go. But
Why do you think Drew got all these walls in the back behind you? So
coming
that
out of
he
the
could get
barn.
that started.
Yeah, there's a glory hole. There's a hole in the background.
yeah.
No, the ghost door deal. You said you might get a little something happen.
No, yeah. So, he's doing a big Tampa thing. He's trying to do because he does, videos that on the tour that he does, and he's trying to put a Tampa episode together. And he already interviewed like Glenn from Deicide and a couple and Mike. He's wanting to do Nocturnus, Morbid Angel. He's wanting to do some of the bigger names around here and actually do a really big thing for Tampa death metal for all of his fans to watch, which is really awesome. Because a lot of these kids probably never heard of most of these bands.
Right.
So for him to do that and them to, kind of open up the gates to be like, hey, here's my influences,
Right.
And I believe Nasty Savage is going to be in that also because he did mention them. So,
But it better happen.
and just to say, because Ronnie did give me stuff to give
Yeah.
Tobias.
It better happen.
So
I'm all about it, brother.
yeah. So yeah, a lot of cool things. That's what's another thing cool about Tobias is he really gives back. So
Okay. Joe likes the guys that give back.
yeah.
Matt,
Good job.
you doing surveillance on
can I
anybody
do?
lately? You get NSA involved? Like, are you completely out of that life? They call
Oh,
you every
God,
once in
I'm-
a while, and they're like, "Hey, man,
I've been out of that
you're
life
next
for
to a target."
15 years.
Okay.
I haven't done anything like that. So, but to stick with the theme here of metal, my 17-year-old son is amazing on the guitar.
Okay.
He's trying to start his own band. It's not going great because he can't find people that can actually get together to
Jam.
jam. But I tell you what, I heard him yesterday playing something. I actually didn't know he was
You know who
playing
she
it.
should get involved with is Mark's son, and
Your son.
they should fucking
Oh, Paul's
Paul,
son.
Matt.
Paul,
Pearson,
my bad.
yeah.
Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Paul,
Yeah,
Matt,
you know
Mark.
Paul.
Peter,
Mark.
Paul, Mark.
They all got raped. No.
Oh my God!
What?
Uh,
Oh no!
It's the Bible. I thought everyone got raped in the Bible. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, shouldn't he meet like some other guitarists?
Yes,
his age
he
and
needs
just
to.
be
He
like,
needs
hey,
to do something. But he was playing something. I can't remember what it was. I thought he was listening to a record, and then there was that thing where he didn't know the next part, and it just went bloop. And I'm like, oh shit, that was him playing. And so he's actually getting very, very good, which is surprising because I have absolutely no talent at all in my body.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, let's get that situated.
There's
Paul.
a guy right here that can help you with the ploops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt, let's get them all together.
Like somebody who's
sign him up
beyond-
for Jason Stallworth Guitar Academy.
Paul
Yeah,
says.
somebody beyond beginner
Paul's in the,
stage. Or
Paul's
do
in
you
the
do
comments. He
anything
said
with that?
definitely.
He's
Paul
a
said,
little beyond that.
Just have him watch my YouTube channel, man. Go,
Simon,
there's plenty of things.
Stop raping
There's
gay.
3
right.
videos.
But yeah, Paul says definitely his son wants to jam out, so you guys should get connected.
He comes to the store all the
Yeah.
time.
Did Americana
Yeah.
tuned?
They're always at the store, and they're always buying record support in the store. I love that.
Really?
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys go check out Toy Minted and Valorant.
Actually, this Saturday, if anybody's wanting some killer fucking metal vinyl, I'm bringing a ton of it.
Yeah.
Some really killer shit.
Is Doug Lee going to be there
Is it
signing?
American?
Doug Lee
overseas?
will 100% be there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he will be center?
he will be Saturday for sure. I'm bringing him some special stuff.
Nice. All right, Lusty Laura with her nice hairdo done. Look
That's
at
what
it.
everyone's looking at is her hair.
Her
Yeah.
hair. Look at the hair.
Look at the.
Definitely going to sit here from now on.
Oh man! Just leave it on that camera.
Everybody loves the hair. We will see you guys next week. Thank you to Dave Orman, Josh Jones, NSA Matt, and Jason Stallworth, Pajama Joe, and Lusty Laura for hanging out today. And we had a few things we didn't cover, but for the most part, I think we got through it all. We will see you next week. My name's Drew, and I'm drunk.
All right, end the show.
That's it.
Say goodbye.
There you go.
Everybody. All right, everybody. This has been another episode of the Drinking with Drew show. Check us out every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Spread the word. Spread the love. Check us out on all our socials. Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and Humble Social. Big thank you to our sponsor, InLawWeTrust.com. We'll see you next week.